go.
Yeah, so like I was saying, right? Yeah. Mike, he be bullshitting on some verses sometimes, don't he?
He do. I don't think that's a.
We talk about hope, ladies and gentlemen. This is how the podcast started off.
Always.
So I don't think Hov be bullshitting. No, like to me.
Hold on, let me give him some insight on what I said. What I said was on that "What We Do Is Wrong" verse, Hov kind of half step. Now I stand corrected because the free beer sticking out bar was crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I think on the change clothes joint, like stuff like that, I think he's like easy walking. Like,
it's some easy walks on the Kingdom Come.
Oh no, you won't.
Well, something got to be last place, and you just holding the mirror to him. It's hard to have his.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying.
So is Kingdom Come the bottom of the barrel?
I think a lot of people feel that way about Kingdom Come, but I think Kingdom Come was the shit.
The best shit on Kingdom Come was Digga Hole, dog.
He got
Minority Report. 30's the new 20.
No, what's the shit? Oh,
Hollywood with his wife.
That's the problem. I used to have this thing where anybody, like, it was only it could only be even considered good if you had 3 or more hits on it, right? 3 or more bangers, right?
That you took off of it, or was bangers? Like the radio played, or that you took off?
No, not even radio play. Something that I took away from it, me personally. So you know, obviously, sometimes that would parallel with the radio banger would be or the first single, but there were other ones. If I could find a gem or jewel, it was worth my money. For, $10, $12, $15 a CD was worth my money if you gave me 3 jumps. You know what I'm saying? Right. So the problem with Hov is he ain't got one without that low bar. Even if the worst or not the best ones or not the quite feeling that this other one gave you got some jumps on it. You know what I mean? Like you can't even debate that.
Lost ones? I heard motherfuckers saying they made Hov say okay, so make another Hov.
And it's Joe by his nephew. What's the
Oh man.
There's some drinks on there. But I'm just saying sometimes I feel like Hov throw a verse out there and it be like, come on. And it is
my nephew died in the car, boy.
I was trying to think of something where he might have I don't know, man.
He might have stepped on.
Yeah, see, it's just hard. You think of way more ones he did.
Right, it's hard to. My favorite joints come to me more than like when you do where I'm from and shit like and who you with and shit like that. It's like the bar we hold him to isn't this, and I know we've had this conversation before, but it's another level that he's held to. It's unfair. Is it unfair? Possibly no.
It's unfair. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. That's why that's so he the GOAT, man. I'm sorry, he the GOAT.
No question. Know who the worst on the feature, yo? And I don't know why people want this feature, Nas. I don't know why niggas want a Nas feature. Nas always
You know you gonna make a lot of niggas mad, boy. Hey. They get mad when I talk about Nas, but like Nas like
that's probably why Facebook gonna put you in jail.
You said what?
That's probably why you got Facebook jail.
Yeah, you hot, dog. You listen. You got that shit coming, though. I ain't gonna hold you. He was fresh out of jail. Hey, cool. This nigga was fresh out of jail.
What did he say?
See that nigga who come home for 2 weeks and go back?
He got rebooked on the same weekend?
Hey, man,
Juice get out the pen and pick up a brick and throw it at the CO. Like, that's Juice.
Yo, this nigga that never make it to September, yo. It's like, oh,
y'all cute. Pop with the middle finger up in the wheelchair.
Yeah. Juice get out of jail and rob the bus to take him to the city.
Dog, man.
That nigga get out and pee on one of their cars just sitting right there in the parking lot.
Right.
And he make it out the parking lot.
Well, I know one thing that I said in the group, but if I'm an admin of it, I can post. So I was, I'm admin of this group, but I was like, under-dick women make the worst posts.
That's the one. Yo!
They do.
Something an under-dick woman got you reported.
No, they can't say nothing, though. Because you letting it be known that you're under-dick if you respond to it.
Yeah. Like, nah,
it's like one of the things, like, if you're on the low under-dick, you can't say nothing because you're going to let the world know now. It's like the boy in the low. He can't get mad at a gay. You know what I mean? He can't get mad at get sensitive. He's like, nah, you'll let him know what the situation is.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, let's introduce the podcast. My bad, man.
We
Can I say one more Hove bar?
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? How I feel to be a hater. Now I know exactly how I feel to be a Laker.
Hold up. Hold up.
That's Doc Carter mixtape, by the way.
Listen. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 51. I am the Flush Man, also known as the Fat Boy, better known as the man who has no problem calling you broadish. Oh yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. And I'm
Rel, a.k.a. Iceberg Shorty, a.k.a. the man of international mystery. You never know in the world where I'm at, a.k.a. the king of controversial comments. I said what I said. I'm at what I'm at. Don't hit me unless you try and cut the check. That's it.
And this your guy, Cool Mike, also known as Dr. Mike, the people's podiatrist, your favorite foot doctor, Saturday Night Mike, Crypto Cool, call me all that.
With your cool ass.
Already, man, you know it's your homie boy, Jew, a.k.a. the Tron God, also known as Juice, also the freshest light-skinned dark nigga you know. I'm also butterscotch, I'm not a stripper. I'm not a stripper. And today I'll be known as that nigga that hates on the Lakers. For sure.
Stop. Before we get into it, yo, I gotta shout your wife out, man. Shout out Sherry, that post she posted. It was just a random day, man. I've read it a couple times, man. Definitely about marriage and the things you go through and stuff like that. It was definitely something I looked at twice. Shout out to Sherry.
Definitely, baby. Love you. Appreciate that.
Listen. You are a strong woman dealing with this crazy motherfucker right here.
Right. It takes a strong woman to deal with Juice.
The strength that she possesses.
Yes.
Where y'all want to go, man? It's a bunch of places we can go, man. We talking NBA off the top?
You know, it's fresh. Let's get it out the way, man.
Kawhi to the Clippers. Bro, I told you I couldn't trust that shit, man.
I trusted it all the way up until the point where Steve Ballmer, the logo, and Doc Rivers made the pimp move. They literally gambled their whole future on getting that right. It was like,
hold up, you gotta say what it is, bro.
Okay, well, Kawhi Leonard went to the Los Angeles Clippers, the other team, the championless, the LA team, and he, under the guise that he could get another superstar to go with him. Who was Paul George of the OKC Thunder. And they gave up 5 first-round draft picks to move Paul George. And I think Kawhi did what Kawhi was supposed to do. And I admire him for doing that. He wanted to go home, which I ultimately respect. And then he wanted to build his own legacy, which I also respect. Right? So... to go home, they had to make it work, and he made them make a pimp decision. So they put they thumb on goddamn Sam Presti, who was the GM of the OKC Thunder's neck. They put the thumb on his neck, like, yo, I want out. So that shit ran its course, man, and I mean they gave up the farm for Paul George. The ultimate losers. Go ahead, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. We'll get to that. Yeah, how y'all feel about the move as far as Kawhi going to the Clippers?
Go ahead, Cool.
I don't know. He is a guy that definitely marches to the beat of his own drum, and so I think it's good for basketball. It's crazy. Is that sounds? I'm a LeBron James fan. Anybody that knows me knows, if anybody ever heard me talk long enough, they've heard me say that the reason I'm a fan is because when I started podiatry school, LeBron James was a junior at St. Vincent St. Mary's in high school. And all I heard was about this phenom that the pro players was coming to see that couldn't hold him in the gym where the school was, so they needed to drive up to Cleveland. And that's when I went to school to have his high school game. So, turns out this guy was LeBron James. So whenever he goes, I'm a fan of that team. Naturally, I'm a Lakers fan. I would have loved to see Kawhi in effect, would have been a bucking the trend to even join the Lakers. Anyway, he would have went. Besides staying in Toronto, would have been a trend buck. You know what I mean? Him leaving the championship team to go elsewhere is bucking the trend. So I would have loved to see him be a supreme three in the Laker uniform just because of my affinity for LeBron James. But I think ultimately that perceived balance, perceived the real for the NBA is only a good thing. I don't remember the last time the NBA then dominated this time between football ending and football starting. I don't remember the last time.
I think this really works because of the Paul George pickup. I think that's what makes it genius. I think that Kawhi by itself is just Kawhi being Kawhi. You know, like he says, beating to his own drum. Of course, wanting to go home. I think with Paul George, this makes it special. I love storylines like this because the NBA to me has gotten stagnant. I used to really, really love basketball. It wasn't so predictable. It became that way over time. Now you look at the West, it's 5 to 6 possible options for somebody to go win take the West, and that's crazy to just go. I mean, the East, I don't know how many they really have right now, but I know in the West it's crazy and it's spread out, and I love it. I mean, I'm watching. I want to watch.
Well, it's the same in the East, so you can't name the dominant team in the East outside of, I guess you would say, the 76ers.
It's kind of cool, though.
Right?
Right, and this has been a long time since, I want to say before Boston, really. We had the Boston trio, and then right after that, we had LeBron in Miami, and then when LeBron went back to Cleveland, Golden State started their thing.
Right.
So it's like for the last easily 10 years, that's what it's been. So, like, as a Laker fan, I would have been with them coming. It would have been dope to see it happen, but I'm not mad at it either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you said, the West wide open. It's not a thing where it's Golden State gonna win and we just gonna see how everything else gonna fall into place. It's really wide open. Golden State could be a 1 seed. Golden State could be an 8 seed. We don't even know. Everybody acting like Kawhi and Paul George is the ultimate connection. I don't know because they both play the same position. And
right. That's not automatic.
Adjustment period.
Matter of fact,
LA adding Cousins, adding pieces. They adding shooting. Houston is still Houston. Dallas is young.
Well, they're trying to pick a Westbrook now, possibly.
Yeah.
That's
long shot.
We're gonna get to that because that's.
So I wanted to say real quick, like to piggyback off of you, Neef, like that. Right, I don't think nobody's automatic. I haven't watched a complete regular season NBA game in a really long time. I usually wait for the playoffs. Even with my LeBron, I used to watch them. I used to order the packets early on, but that's when the kids was younger or non-existent. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was a little different time of my life. But like, I am genuinely excited to see some matchups happen next year. I would love, it's not going to happen because of money, but I would love them to shave an hour, reduce the start times, the West Coast start times by an hour. You know what I mean?
It's hard to get
increase ratings. I know that I tap out sometimes. I don't want to go to bed at 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's definitely, the one thing is like Kawhi and Paul George doesn't necessarily, to me, ring automatic. I think everybody got to go prove it. But also, the boy Siakam in Toronto, I don't want to give him Paul George credit, but it's basically you kind of saying that you tying your destiny to a similar, maybe a guy that might be on his early prime. It could be or mirror at least what Paul George doing in LA. But I just thought it was funny that way.
It's gonna be interesting though. But bro, you said this, and I kind of disagree with you as far as what the Clippers gave up, because even with that squad, you gave up 5 first-round picks, but we're not talking about lottery picks. If everybody stays healthy, like how bad is the Clippers going to be? Whereas though those picks really mean, do those picks? And then we're talking about 5 first-round picks, 2 pick swaps. 2 players, and I still don't know if do you feel like OKC won? I feel like the Clippers probably still got a bargain.
when you talk about 5 first-round picks, you don't know how good they're going to be or injury, right? How you think Tim Duncan ended up with goddamn David Robinson? David Robinson got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And then Tim Duncan got there and then came back the next year and bust ass because you had the Twin Towers. That's what happened, you know what I'm saying, when David Robinson had that foot injury. So those picks could turn out to be, you know what I'm saying, great things, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? And when you say 5, that's a lot. You still hedging your future. That's more picks than you signed Kawhi for years.
You're right. But in the same token, I feel like how many lottery picks are guaranteed? No pick is guaranteed.
I'm not saying that at all, right? And,
I know
you're not. Yeah. I mean, you know, Kobe was making a point. Yeah, Kobe was down there and saying Bowie wasn't. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan was down there. You talking about Jordan? Why you say Kobe?
I'm saying where Kobe was picked at and where Sam Bowie was picked at is what I'm saying.
Because we could go Michael Olowokandi, Kwame Brown.
Whatever. It don't matter. Tom Brady was 199. I rest my case. Right. Anyway. So you are who you are until you get out there and play, right? That's just, it is what it is, right? It just comes down to it's going to be interesting, right? On so many levels. But it was always interesting. What I heard, it was Stan Van Gundy was like, you know, these other markets can't compete. And they can't compete with this and that. And then it's going to be 10 to 15 years down the road that these other markets won't exist. Well, it's always been that way. Like, think about it.
Golden State was trash forever.
Like, what are you talking about?
They wasn't championship forever, and the run wasn't as long as the perception of the run would be before they had this recent incarnation. And you know, like what you talk about the Chris Webber years.
I'm just saying. So there's 2 NBA franchises that has more championships than all the other franchises combined, and it hasn't hurt the NBA. You understand what I'm saying? So regardless of that being the narrative, I don't think that people teaming up and going the way they want to go matters because people are going to watch. Golden State, I don't care who went, they watched.
Bro, these players turned out to be better GMs than the GMs. That's what's going on.
Let me tell you.
They done did this themselves.
Yeah.
That shit is better than it's ever been. It got casual fans like, got my wife asking me, why is it so much? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's all, and that's what turned into dollars. So what happened 2 days ago was the president of scheduling went right to his calendar and put LA versus LA on Christmas Day. You understand that?
Right.
That's what happened. Right. It was a easy. Let me mark all this other bullshit off and go LA versus LA.
That's the 8 o'clock game too.
Listen.
That was an easy thing.
You either have a sports town or you don't. Listen, you got your middle of the road fun cities like my own. Dope city, dope place. You know, sports, we're pretty good. We get there every time, but we don't necessarily get it. Dog, that would seem like it would ruin the fan. Yo, people love sports here in Houston. They love it in Dallas. They love it in these places where that shit don't matter. So they're going to keep it exciting enough. We're sure we're going to get 1 or 2 stars. So all that other shit that people talking about is going to kill a market. Look, dog, OKC, like Oklahoma, like who really wants to fucking be in Oklahoma? No offense to people in Oklahoma. I love you.
Dog, nobody wants to get it. Like, it's not about the big name no more. It's not about being in LA. Cats is going everywhere. We got Brooklyn. When was the Nets? The Nets had a little run with Jason Kidd and them, but this is the most hype they had in forever. Nobody signed with the Bulls. Another big market, Chicago. You get what I'm saying? So that don't play. Ain't nobody hyped to play for the Knicks and be in the Garden, man. Kawhi grew up a Lakers fan, and he wasn't that hyped to come, and he gonna play in Staples Center and be a Clipper. The Clippers have never really, besides the little run with Blake and them, Lob City, but I don't really believe in that. Cool, where you at, Cool?
He outside. And we lost him.
Yeah, man, that shit. Listen, dog.
It's fun. They took over. They took over the month of July. 4th of July weekend. The NBA dominated it.
Yeah, I have to admit, like, I'm excited. Like, I'm literally like, yo, is this really happening? Like, We really finna have some exciting shit going on, right? Yeah, I'm with it. Let's do it.
East wide open. But let's get to Westbrook, man. It's not looking too good for Westbrook. Where can he go?
He's an idiot. That's what it boils down to. He's a rich idiot, but he's an idiot.
I think if he can go to the Rockets, I think
y'all don't got no young pieces that make sense for them.
Man, I think it could work.
Just chemistry wise, Juice, you're a Rocket fan. You're very serious. You love the Rockets. Do you think chemistry wise? First of all, you got 3 guards. So how does that even work?
I think it actually works because I'm gonna say this. I think those two get along off the court.
Who are you talking about, Harden?
I think Harden and Westbrook get along off the court. I'm hoping. Okay, this is how it works. It works if Harden really grows up over the summer and says, "Listen, I want to win. This is how we can do it. Make it happen." Now we did pick up an assistant coach that we handpicked. Daryl Morey picked up. We got an assistant coach that I think could really assist D'Antoni as far as defense goes. I mean, it's little adjustments, but I don't think. Let me tell you something. I mean, so keeping Chris Paul only is like. I mean, it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. At this point, I think Westbrook can still come off.
Hey, Juice, you can be friends with somebody. That don't mean you can live with them. You can live with your brother. Me and bro lived together at one point. That don't mean right now me and bro can live together again. It's a difference.
I think they can. I think they can, dog.
Listen, me and my dad was cool as adults living together when we were single.
Right.
When we got women and we stayed home more, we start bumping heads, being home more. Me and my pop get along way better, not under the same roof.
Yo, let me tell y'all something, man. That shit don't work with Chris Paul, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. If Russell Westbrook ends up in in Houston, Chris Paul won't be there, right? Because the math just works out, right?
Nobody's taking that deal Chris Paul got though.
Huh? No, under the absorbing it, you can't. Nobody's taking that deal Westbrook got. Westbrook got $47 million coming to him in 2 years.
Hey, cool.
Cool.
You make a lot of noise, bro.
So could they trade it off somehow?
Trade what off?
The debt?
No.
Listen,
he couldn't cancel that contract if he wanted to.
Got right now. He got another 2 years left on it. So if OKC, they looking to get younger. They want draft picks.
Right.
So they're not going. You might and they got Steven Jackson, so there's no need. I mean, Adam. What's his name?
Steven Adams.
So Capella's not really necessary because they're the same guy. It's good to dream. I mean, I know you want to see. Look, hold on.
I want it.
You should like that nigga who get like everybody else get new sneaks, so you want new sneaks. Like, you can't get new sneaks right now, bro. You can't get new sneaks.
It ain't your birthday, dude.
Right. He's mad because everybody else got. Damn, he got the new job. I need some sneaks too.
Christmas, your birthday.
But new sneaks.
It ain't none of that Easter. It ain't none of that.
Even listen, hey, cool. He wasn't new sneaks. Even if you got to squeeze his foot into him, like they don't even fit you. Like,
you killed me on that one. Hey, nah, man, listen. I just think we're at a point. We're just trying to accumulate a lot of points. We're trying to put a lot of points on the floor. That's the style of basketball they're going to run with. They're not going to run with another coach, someone that can really come in and, use a system that would work. I think they just want to be all about points, and that's what you want. I think that's where it makes sense. They're trying to have a situation where they're putting up the most points statistically.
But the whole twist is don't make a move just to make a move. You got a good squad. How many games did y'all win? Y'all were a 4 seed. Y'all really could have been a 2 seed, but the last couple games, some dumb shit happened.
Yeah.
Like, end of the day, y'all got something. It might be better off to stick with that and mess with that a little. Clean them sneaks. Them sneaks, you can wipe them off. They still fresh.
Y'all heard Kobe Bean Bryant say you can't win a championship like that? You thought he was fucking playing?
James Harden got to adjust.
You thought he was playing when he said that? Kobe told him. You can't win a championship like that.
Like they said, they said
but they said the Warriors wasn't gonna do it.
They got some gorillas in there, and they didn't just do it off of just points. They had to play defense. What's the name with the defensive player of the year?
James Harden, do you want to be Karl Malone? Because nobody talks about Karl Malone anymore. You can score as many points as you want to score. Like, first of all, how many commercials do you see? As many points as James Harden scores. The only commercial he got is because of Chris Paul.
He not marketing.
So you're not even making no. Do James Harden got sneaks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They fly too. They hard.
I don't see niggas talking about y'all got the new James Harden on.
They got some hard sneakers though. That's funny.
They Adidas. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. So listen, okay. So nobody fucking with your sneaks. The commercial money is because of Chris Paul, and you're not winning championships.
I think you're shitting on him just a little bit.
James Harden, bro, I'm just asking, bro. Like,
he gets a lot of attention, man.
Juice, I got a question though, Juice. What are your sentiments or your feelings? Because it's been reported how Chris Paul and Harden not getting along. What are your sentiments on Harden in that whole situation? Like, it almost is it damage.
I think it's childish. I think it can be repaired, man. I just think Chris Paul, look, it can't just run through Harden like that with a guy like Chris Paul on the floor. He wants to get touches too. You know, he
needs to get touches.
He needs to. I mean, obviously, when he did better, they did better. I think that now he really wants to win. He knows the time is running out. He's telling James, "We can do it, nigga, but you gotta listen." And James is being real hard-headed. I do feel that way. I think James being a little hard-headed, man.
But Chris do got a bad. Don't stop act like he's the best teammate in the world giving that advice. Chris has a history of not being necessarily the most positive or like Chris Paul wants to say things the way Mike said it, the way Kobe said it, but you don't have the rings to back up the approach or the way you go about shit. You can't talk to motherfuckers that way and you don't got the jewelry.
So do you think a Westbrook coming into the picture would work out better for Harden?
No, I think it would be fun to watch, and it would be like watching something burn up. Like, and that's not being fun. Like, real talk is like, come on now, look. They all have the two guys who have the reputation of being selfish and their way of playing not being successful as far as getting further in the playoffs. Russell Westbrook, in his way, he's averaged a triple-double for, 2 years or 3?
3.
3 years in a row. Can't get past the first round. That don't work. James Harden has a reputation of doing what he does in his own special way and not working in the playoffs. With James Harden said, I want the ref to blow the whistle the same way they blow the whistle in the regular season. Anybody who's ever watched basketball for any period of time knows that the whistle is different in the regular season and in the playoffs.
Yeah, but they was really cheating with the Warriors, though.
Huh?
They was doing some special shit with the Warriors. Because I seen Steph Curry travel and up and down, and they ain't blow not one goddamn whistle.
I mean, we've seen those things in this cause, but I mean, when you honestly feel like the way that James Harden plays, y'all can win a championship like that.
I think if they crashed the boards and played defense, they would have won.
Right, but the problem is this:
they live and die by that. They live and die by that 3, Juice. They live and die by that 3.
But the offense had not been the issue for them. It was the defense, dog. You know,
because James Harden don't play defense.
Yeah,
so
and that's matters. And that's the problem.
The twist is you shouldn't have paid Chris Paul. Chris Paul needs the ball. You shouldn't even have traded for Chris Paul. I don't even know why they traded for him. Because at the end of the day, you're going to give James like.
Well, they were desperate, bro. You do things when you're desperate. Everybody does shit when they're desperate.
When I think of James Harden, I think of AI that year they went to the finals. If you're gonna give him the ball and let him do what he want to do, cool. Put pieces around him that don't need the ball.
He ain't giving the ball, let him do what he want to do, player.
But I'm saying, this is the whole thing that they're doing. What they're doing is, it's a battle between him getting the ball and doing what he want to do all the time. Yeah. So put players around him that don't need the ball.
So how do you fix it when you say beyond moving players? When you say you think it can be repaired, what's the fix? Is the fix, hey, Coach James Harden, harder to say, don't lag behind the play?
Mike D'Antoni don't got that in him.
So
right. When the last time Mike D'Antoni been successful and won a championship?
It's the whole twist. How many more years do Chris Paul got on his contract?
3.
Wait 3 years. Like, that's how you stuck. You stuck with that shit.
James Harden don't have 3 years.
You made a decision when you gave Chris Paul that money. You made a decision. Ain't nobody trading for Chris Paul.
I say ship his ass the fuck up out of there. Whatever way you can do it. Bring
you don't think Harden got? You don't think?
You want to listen?
I'm just saying, if they can goddamn take Chris Paul, so what can happen? You can buy a motherfucker out. So
not that. What's his name, man?
What you mean? That's a choice.
You still ain't gonna have no money.
That's a choice. That's a choice.
Okay, if you buy him out with 2 years left, you give him $60 million and say go be a free agent, but then that still counts against your books.
That's still a choice. You still get an exception.
It's an exception like $8 mil, $9 mil, bro.
Hey, what else you gonna do? Cause they just did what's his name dirty, and I ain't talking about. You keep talking about Chris Paul. I'm talking about Russell Westbrook. I don't care about Chris Paul. No. They did him dirty by trading. No. They traded away a motherfucker they didn't have to trade. They didn't have to trade Paul George because they just signed him. Listen, he just signed last year, bro.
There's no guy who I've seen have more talent around him and done less with it.
Who?
Than Russell Westbrook. He ran KD away. Nobody wants to play with him, bro.
No.
Well, I don't know if that was. I thought that was a front office thing.
I got 2 words for you.
KD was a front office thing.
Victor Oladipo.
Yeah.
He had him for a year. They said he was washed. They traded him to Indiana. What do you do after that?
All-Star.
Right. Who? Come on, dog. He got that much better in a year?
Yes.
All right, solid.
Bro, you think
so
you think Russell Westbrook is a cancer? You think Brody's a cancer?
I don't think that. I ain't never heard that before, dog.
Me either.
Where's the Wednesday? Has he been to the Western Conference Finals?
Yes.
Since KD left.
No.
I think if he goes play with James Harden, they could go.
I think so too.
You never seen a team fight each other? That ain't the same James. Listen, the James Harden that he got, the James Harden that's in Houston ain't the same James Harden that was in OKC. Correct. I'm sorry.
I agree.
So just because it worked then, James Harden a different motherfucker now. James Harden played D in OKC. James Harden gave assists in OKC.
So basically what you're saying is Russell Westbrook is doomed.
Where you gonna go?
Right.
The Knicks?
I don't give a fuck unless he going to the Lakers.
I don't want him in the Lakers. I'm sorry.
What?
No.
Huh? You wouldn't take Brody over Rondo?
The money don't match up, bro.
That's not what I asked you. I definitely didn't
talk about money. Man.
Take that fucking hat off, yo. Anyway, I'm done addressing you for the rest of the podcast. What's up, Cool? What's up, Juice?
You know what? I tried to be nice to you.
I'm done addressing you for the rest of the podcast. I'm done addressing you.
I'm going back to Courtney. Fuck it, let's go.
Good.
Wait, hold on.
Don't say nothing else to me, yo.
This is a first. You really think that Russell Westbrook is a cancer over the versus he just didn't do enough or there wasn't enough done to just advance? I mean, I think
he's not alone there. Skip Bayless pretty strong on the Westbrook, the anti-Westbrook train as far as him being like almost like a team killer, man.
And while y'all talking about it, Paul George asked for a trade. That ended up coming out.
Yeah.
He asked for a trade. That's how he got to the Clippers.
He had to, they said, in order for them to
right. He did ask for it. Did you know that?
Fucked up.
That make him a fucking sucker too.
Okay.
Cause his bitch ass should have been in the Laker last year. But he went to that party last year. I'm gonna go here and stay and sign an extension.
Or do a nigga just rather play with Kawhi? Do a nigga just say, look, dog, Russell, you cool. You do too much. At times I can handle it, but if I just go over here, I got a better chance. Niggas win for selfish reasons.
We talking about selfish reasons. Listen, we talking about 3 of the top 15, 20 players in the league leaving and being glad to be going from him. KD left.
I wouldn't say glad. I wouldn't say glad to be gone from him versus changing your own situation.
Okay,
because Paul George went home too. Let's be very clear about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You leave and go to the Warriors?
And Brody is mad now because guess where Brody want to go? Home.
LA.
Brody want to go home.
Ain't no space.
Well, look,
you might be able to figure something out for him come the trade deadline, man. We might be able to work something out for him, man. He better come in here right, though. I got to give him the speech like, listen, don't come in here on that dumb shit. Pass the fucking ball.
He gonna look at you and be like, nigga, who the fuck is you? He gonna hit
you. So here's a twist. I ain't gonna front. Had this been an option, if the Lakers would have waited, a couple days, they might have tried to figure that out. I ain't gonna.
We don't got shit to give though, bro.
Yo, they would have gave it up and figured it out.
Hey, what you say? I want to make sure I'm saying this phonetically correct. What you say? What's the language that you speak in Philly? You say keep it a bean. Is that what you say? A bean?
I mean, you say keep it a bean, keep it a buck.
Okay, keep it a buck. Yeah, I'm gonna say just like that. Why do y'all really think the Lakers really gonna do something? I'm talking to all Lakers fans. Like, it's a bunch of names, bro.
All right, listen. I can't speak. Listen, hold on. You're talking to a real Laker. Like, I can't speak for people who trying to be down.
Just talk basketball.
You get what I'm saying? I feel like Cousins. You got Cousins cheap as hell.
Okay.
You got Cousins for cheap. You got shooting. You got Danny Green. You got Paul Pope. I'm liking what I see. I like Quinn Cook. Quinn Cook got a nice little jumper. We got shooting around there. We can go big. We got so many lineups we can throw out there. And the West wide open. We hungry.
Okay.
We seen what Rondo, AD, and Cousins do together. So you add LeBron to that, then everybody forgot about Kuzma.
Ain't nobody saying Kyle's name.
No, don't
disrespect.
Don't talk that to me. Because it seems like you talk to me when you say that. I'm so fucking petty. Like, no, bro.
So you saying they gonna kind of be like the Bulls?
I ain't saying that. It's gonna be. Listen, every team that got new pieces is gonna take some time.
Yeah, I'm saying the West wide open is number one.
I wouldn't be shocked if Houston would have the number one seed most of the year.
Right,
because y'all been together.
Anybody can get it for real. Like that's the whole.
It's just a matter when you get in there, you got to play them 7 games. We gonna see what it's about.
Them bona fide parity. But listen, LeBron James spent like $2 million on his body a year. So
listen, he got something to prove, dog.
He's still right. He had the longest layoff he ever had, like ever.
In 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ever. Like
yeah.
How long has the bitch not been in the playoffs?
And he's gonna be the smartest player on the court at all times he's on there. And Rondo is a high IQ player, known for that too. LeBron James' only deficiency the past few years has been his unwillingness to go all out on defense the way he used to, because he's in his late basketball years on the court. Guess what? You got an all-pro, all defensive player, and AD that's gonna keep him young on that. He could commit to playing on the ball defense, and he got somebody behind him. That's to me, that's the deficiency right there. So the thing is, the defensive player he could be a facilitator, he could be the power forward. We've seen it for years. So he gonna do what's required of the team. Only thing I worry about is the youth. Like we need you know what I mean. The season is long, so you need to get through that. You need to manage them hours, just like they're gonna do with Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? Take it all away, players. Own it. So I want to see LeBron play less during his regular season and juice it up towards the end. That's the only thing.
And you got Kyle Kuzma young sitting there.
Low management.
Hey, Rel, do Kyle Kuzma start? What's the 5?
They said Kuzma might be coming off the bench now.
Kuz
but he'll be crazy off the bench.
I'll take him as 6 man.
He still can start.
I'll take him as 6 man. Any day.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, Cousins can start. Listen, Cousins showed us something in the finals. Give him a healthy offseason. We might see the best Cousins we've seen in a couple years.
Yeah, and he got something to prove.
And we've seen him and AD together. All right, listen, you laughing now, bro.
It's gonna be this, but I will say this: this is gonna be an exciting season, bro.
So we saying Rondo, Danny, Braun, AD, and Cousins.
Right, and then first one off the bench is
Kuz. Yeah.
Right.
We still got JaVale McGee.
Like it's gonna be AD not playing every game. Yeah. Cousins not playing every game. So I think Kuzma can start 50 games easy.
Yeah. And does Kyle Korver come?
Yeah, he gonna come. I wanted Morris though. Does
Melo? I would like Morris too. Defense. Somebody gotta play defense.
He went to San Antonio though.
Who? I know. Marcus. Yeah.
They gonna be good.
What about Melo? Do we want Melo?
Nah.
Get a chip for Melo?
Nah.
I'm okay with Melo being last on the bench.
Can I throw something in real quick?
Is he okay with it?
That's the only thing. And he hasn't been to date, so I don't know.
Is he still getting caught cheating on his girl? Melo, why you still getting caught cheating on your girl?
You messy, yo. I'm confident. I ain't even gonna judge that man. But
hey, no. I mean, hey, listen, dog.
What you doing?
This the shit that get me with him though. Yeah, y'all try to ruin my family, nigga. You try to ruin your family. Why you on the yacht?
I was minding my business.
Why you on the yacht with a bitty? You already hot out here.
Hey, nah.
You just got a back. She just had her titties on Stars not too long ago.
You falling asleep. Not only you, that's like falling asleep. You make a mistake of falling asleep if you out, but to the 18,000th degree, you laid up and you a celebrity. If you was by yourself, you was gonna see pictures of you by yourself.
Then he tried to say I was having a business meeting.
How dare you be laid up? The lady got a thong or ass all out, and you just like,
I ain't see the pictures.
But, I seen him. He was fucking for sure.
Hey, I was on a business meeting. Y'all tripping. Nigga. Hey, listen, like, them the niggas who fuck up. Like, and I said this before, like, I respect a nigga who go out his way not to be that dumb with his dumb shit. And I'm not saying it's okay to be on dumb shit or step out on your lady and anything, but I think you gotta pay, like, it should be a different kind of respect. There's some cats out here that don't give a fuck, and that's I don't give a fuck.
Yo,
like,
I didn't realize, my wife said some time ago, she said something. She was talking about, like, somebody's husband or whatever, you know, some hairdresser stuff. They say, yeah, dude, don't be coming home. And I was like at all? I ain't know if still be husbands don't come home all the way.
But this nigga, he don't come in at 4.
He don't come in at.
He go right to work.
He said at all.
He go to work from the shorty crib. Like, he got his work clothes with him.
No. So I didn't understand. That's why I said funny, because it's funny. Like, damn it, how you be the black? Man, what do you say? Like,
hold on. Speaking of niggas who be fucking up, this nigga T.I. Listen, this is my twist. After so many times, I don't want to hear your mouth, shorty. You know what you fucking with. Like, end of the day, you know what it is with him.
What'd he do?
Tip back out
there? He got put up again on some other shit. Tip stay in some shit.
Did he?
Yeah, not too long. It had to be maybe a month ago. I ain't bring it up, but Tip got caught up in his phone and everything. Like, Tip shit like 4 phones.
I don't know why Tiny makes it like a thing. Like,
she don't. Bitches online make it a thing.
Okay, all right, because they clearly have an arrangement, man.
She be on the show, like,
She fake with that. They clearly have an arrangement, man. That's not
No, but she be trying to snap, though.
She love that dude, that's why.
She do. But you accept him for his bullshit. He been that way for years. You know what
it is. Right, so you ain't got to
do all that. You done bought your own crib, moved out, got back with him.
You ain't got to do all that. Like, they should be polyamorous and they should own it. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
right. So that's my twist, man. Like, people you want to be polyamorous, but don't want to say it. Like, yo, just do it. Like, it's 2019, yo. Do
man.
If you know what I'm saying?
You don't. Who getting paid when you destroy stuff or when you move out or when you hire a new thing? Like, you put that money out blowing on I'm mad at you, but I'm gonna stay with you on a trust fund or something. I'm just saying, is that we definitely thinking.
Hey, that happened to old buddy on the Black Ink, huh?
Listen, right? That's one of my key shits. Like, I just don't believe in breaking shit and it being okay. Like, that money you spend to replace that is money we can put to something else. Like, I've never been one to, we get in an argument and you want to break some shit up. Like, I'm definitely not fucking with you. Like, that shit had me all the way going quick. I'm not into buying things and replacing things when that money can go to something else. And when you're trying to build and you destroying shit because you having a funky attitude. Like, I had a neighbor, right? It was a man who did this shit, which was to me so broadish. Capital letters. This nigga threw the TV down the steps. The kid's like, yo, watch.
Wow.
Why are you throwing TVs, my guy? Then she ended up poking him up a couple weeks later. Like, this nigga coming out, he all fucked up. Like, you see the game? Like, nigga, have you seen the doctor? Nigga, have you seen the doctor? Nigga, you all
Yo must wasn't coming home at night.
Yo, that's the dumbest. Ain't no fucking way I'm not coming home.
Hey, what's the conversation like though? How do you even have that conversation?
What you comfortable at that you staying out like that?
No, listen, some real life. I can get like a car accident or some shit. I can get some life or death shit. Like, nigga, I'm gonna make it to the house, nigga. Nigga, cut both my legs off, nigga. I'm gonna be fucking raw. I'm gonna be crawling to the fucking crib. Like,
it's not a lie you could tell to not come home.
Nah,
it is, but it don't really work.
Yo,
that's dumb.
I remember I got in trouble in Japan for not coming home. I was like, yo, the trains wasn't working. Like, and it was like the trains wasn't working. It was a problem.
Yeah, that shit is.
You quit out there in Tokyo, yo.
Look, you see him checking that lump on the back of your fucking head. I remember, I know somebody, right? I ain't gonna say their name though. But his wife, he came in. This nigga came in like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. She hit him over the head with a fucking bottle. Shout out to you. You know who you is, man. Hey, yo, bro, you know him too.
What if he ain't come home? What was he done? Like, when do you come home from not coming home?
I know a boy, right? I ain't gonna say his name, but bro, you know him, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about we real close. We fam. Like, no. So the woman told him, yo, I'm going through some health issues or whatever. Sexually, she wasn't on that type time. She told him to go ahead and get you another little Joan. That's what he told me, she said. So I don't know if that's what she said. That's what he told me, she said. Go ahead and get another little Joan. So he go get some another little Joan.
She said it, but she ain't mean
out with that shit.
Y'all heard Cool? Cool said, what time do you come home after not coming home?
Nah. You about to go to work. You about to go to work and come home regular like.
I had so many questions, yo.
You might as well just go ahead and cancel Christmas on that shit.
Why do women?
What do you say when you come home?
Why do women tell you to do shit they don't really want you to do? Like,
because they want
to get to another bitch. Then
right.
They want you to beg. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I want to stay here.
They testing
like, then you gonna do this shit. It's like you taught me to go get another little bitch. Like, here she go. I wouldn't do that, but I can dig how a nigga feel that way.
Don't believe him.
I ain't had none of this shit on the fucking books.
Hey,
talking shit.
Since we did spend some time on the West Coast talking about the West Coast teams, hey, shout out to all the people, family, friends on the West that had to endure the earthquakes, man. Hope y'all safe. Hope y'all ain't lose much, or I don't know how much damage.
Is that
crazy?
Bro, you've lived out there, and is that like you just continue about your day when that shit happens, or?
All right, man. So my mother lived on a corner, right? And there's a bus that come around the corner called the 44. And it used to come around the corner so fast that it shook the whole house, right? So we talking about this happening every 15, 20 minutes max. My first earthquake in Cali, I was sitting there playing the PS2 or 3. I can't remember which one it was. Probably 2, maybe 3. I didn't budge. Didn't bother me none. I was in Japan when the big one happened, and I was still working. They had to tell me to get out the building, and the ground shook for 2.5 minutes straight. I didn't budge.
Yeah, you a special guy, dog.
Yeah.
The ground starts shaking, the fat nigga get the moving, dog.
Nah, man, it's all good. So let me tell you about the conversation I have with my soon-to-be 14-year-old.
Okay.
I said, you good? He said, yeah, I'm good, Dad. We in Saquon, if you talking about the earthquake. I said, yeah, son. You're such a Cali kid. Laughing emojis, I know. He don't give a shit. It's like whatever, yo. Like, he was like,
if you clean the bathroom, you just keep cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah.
Unless some shit break in the house. The bathroom crack wide open.
If you ever experienced any shaking, like I said, my mother's house shake. It used to shake, because they slowed the shit down. But it shook all the time, right? I mean, everything shook. So
the house now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's get into some more shit, man. Where are these earthquakes coming from? We think that's fracking. We think that's man-made, or what's up?
Nah, nigga, the shit about to be over soon, nigga. This shit over, nigga.
I mean, if it was in Texas, I would say fracking, but California they ain't doing no drilling out there. That shit straight up tectonic plates.
So California just gonna fall off the being connected to the United States. Is that what's gonna happen?
I mean, they say that, but that's a hell of a goddamn earthquake. That's gonna take a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you about to propose to your lady and an earthquake hit, and y'all at dinner, do you still propose or do you just say that shit for another day? Like maybe God trying to tell me something.
Depends on where you're from.
You better finish the proposal.
Hey, I was going to ask you. Goddamn, know what? I'm gonna go ahead and hold that one.
I don't know, man. It's all kind of crazy shit. Like, I just go from one conspiracy theory to the next. I was, like, looking at that shit. Motherfuckers feel like, they have all kind of testing on the ground and shit they can do that could cause that shit. So, you never know.
So, ain't that like 2 in 2 days or something?
Yeah.
And the 7, that's like a high and
7.1 or 6.4 and a 6.9, something like that.
Those is like real high though, right?
Yeah, that's a decent earthquake.
That's a decent earthquake. You hear this shit all nonchalant? This shit happened in Philly, nigga. If podcast ended right now, this shit happened right now.
Yeah.
We a half hour away. We go.
It do feel like the bus drive down the street though. They just they had one in Baltimore a couple years back.
We had one in Philly when I was in school.
That was this. Because they had Troy. I remember Troy Smith when he was playing for the Ravens. He was catching balls out on the field. They was like, "Oh, earthquake!" and he ran off the field. Because most people ain't used to fit. I mean, like, my first time, like I said, I was in my apartment in San Diego, and I was like, "Oh, earthquake, the first one." And then
Oh, they broke your cherry?
Yeah, it wasn't nothing to write home about. I don't even think
so they be having earthquakes out there like that all the time.
Small ones. Well, I mean, like, the 3s and the 4s, they don't need much talk about for real. You know what I'm saying? The 6s is with a big deal. And then, it was during the Pelicans-Knicks game, and it became a bigger deal because R.J. Barrett and Zion was playing when it happened.
Right.
I give a shit.
Let me ask y'all something. Hold up, man. I got something I got to
Only people that ain't from there is the people that care. You know what I'm saying? Who have experienced it. Like,
but hold on. How that shit hit in Las Vegas, though?
That's all that's desert tectonic plates, and they travel hundreds of miles. It's only like 250 miles between LA and Vegas, so this is a 4-hour drive. It's right there.
That's true.
They didn't fire that old lady, she back, yo. That 2-week shit was for real. Like, I never heard of the 2-week shit actually being the real shit, but she's really working at the job. And she sneak up on a nigga. She'll be like right here, like, I be talking to her. She like, I'm like, yo, lady, like, what the fuck? She's like, so what's in the mashed potatoes? I'm like, yo, hold the fuck up. She said she around though. I'll be nervous though. I watch she come in. She come in with a trench coat on, nigga.
Shit.
I'm getting away from there real quick, nigga. Wow. Yo, another thing real quick, right?
Huh.
Yo, I cook out on the 4th of July because I like to cook out, man. All this, you cooking out on the 4th of July, did you cook out on Juneteenth shit? Come on, man. You give me Juneteenth off, and I'm gonna cook on that motherfucker, dog. But all this shit, like, a motherfucker so patriotic. I'm not patriotic, dog. I don't cry when the fucking flag goes up or the flag on some other shit. I did 5 years in the Navy. I'm not patriotic. Real shit. I'm a man out here trying to do what you gotta do for his family. And I cook out on the 4th of July because I love fucking barbecue. I would cook out on Halloween if it's fucking warm enough and it ain't windy. And I'm hungry. So please stop this shit with the whole, you cook out on, you celebrating 4th of July. Like, I don't celebrate that shit, dog. I don't make sure I don't got no flag in my fucking yard. But nigga, I'm gonna throw some barbecue on that motherfucker. That's what damn sure.
Some people be too woke for their own good. Like, I definitely be. It's one of the things where you ain't got to say it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody ride about on 4th of July because if you really understand if you black and if we wasn't free and all that kind of stuff, but you might have to grow into that knowledge, and that doesn't come automatic. You might mess up and learn it at 18. Somebody else might mess up and learn it at 38. You feel me? So I give people an allowance for that whole process because it's funny. It was funny seeing a group of guys with red, white, and blue flag stuff on because you would assume and figure they would know better. I thought it was hilarious, but I wouldn't be publicly bashing nobody for being patriotic or wearing the flag or representing that either. I remember when I was young and too young to know any better, we would rock Speedo shit with the flag on there like it was nothing. Then you realize, wait a minute, you understand what I'm saying? So Like, I wouldn't do that same thing today. So it's just dumb that anybody would even critique somebody in public like that over something so trivial. We should be beyond that. That's dumb shit. And if you woke, the people that's truly woke ain't giving a shit about the people that's doing that, because you understand they got to wake up for themselves. You talking about it on social media ain't going to wake them up.
But we do this shit every year. It's like, for Christmas it's going to be something, for Easter it's going to be something. We passing information around. Some of it's cool, a lot of it's cool, but it's like, at what point do we say, okay, enough? Is that really benefiting or progressing anybody in any way? It's not. Look, dog, we all celebrate these holidays because we want to chill with our families.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
I'm there from a consumerism standpoint. Like, give me the fireworks. I like setting shit on fire and watching shit sparkle in the air. It didn't even dawn on me. When people say 4th of July, it doesn't even dawn on me. And pardon my ignorance, but it's not like, oh shit, it's 4th of July. We're celebrating America's independence. It was the day we came free of England. Yeah, like, I don't even think about it that way.
It don't even cross my mind.
Yeah.
Dog, Thanksgiving? Nigga, do you think I think about the fucking Pilgrims when I eat Thanksgiving? No. Nigga, I'm thinking about this great grub in football. That's it. I don't be like, yo, this was, about this time we was all... I don't get into that shit, dog.
Pilgrims.
Hey. I think about, the 4th of July. Real shit, even with Christmas, dog. Christmas is about my kids, for real. Since I got a lady, me and my soon-to-be wife, I get something for Christmas because that's the right thing to do, nigga. I don't get all, come on, we all know what, come on, man. We all know what that shit is about. You get what I'm saying? So I don't get all...
It still got to clock in to the white man, so...
Listen, and guess what? You think I'm going to work on the 4th of July because I don't believe in it? No, what? No, I'm going in. I know we're supposed to be off, but I'm going to go in. Like, no, nigga, it's a day off. Like, I enjoy a day off on a fucking Thursday. And I took off Friday. I got me a 4-day weekend out of it and used one day. You fucking crazy? Of course I jump at that shit. I love Thanksgiving for the good food, the 4-day weekend, and football. And hopefully an album drop on that Friday. I do not think about the Pilgrims and the Indians and that bullshit.
The Pilgrims and the Indians.
Hey, that should be the name of this podcast. The Pilgrims and Indians and that bullshit. Real shit, dog. Like, come on, man. Oh, yo. Nigga, if I was off, nigga, I'd have definitely sparked the girl on Juneteenth, nigga. You fucking crazy? Y'all so hyped about the 4th of July, but Juneteenth, where was y'all at? Niggas just learned about Juneteenth 2 weeks ago and talking about, Juneteenth.
Nah. Speaking of that shit, I think we was gonna get on it anyway. Hey, man, have y'all Halle Bailey? Is that her name?
Yeah. The young chick, Halle Bailey.
Bailey, yeah.
Is the young girl. She plays on Grownish. Her and her sister. They're the two girls that are signed to Beyonce. I think they sung the national anthem at the Super Bowl this year. I think. Yep. Or last year.
Yep.
They can sing their ass off though.
Mm-hmm.
Young chick.
They can.
On Grownish.
And they gonna and she's gonna be
Ariel
in the Little Mermaid from she's gonna do live action Disney live action version.
Mm-hmm.
So she gonna do like you talking about like
they're mad. They do not want her to be black. They don't want her.
You talking about the movie though, right? Still in the movie, or you talking about like
the movie? But it's gonna be live action.
Yeah, live action movie.
Right. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, that's dope.
Well, not like Lion, because Lion King is still digital. It's still digital, but live action like Aladdin.
Right. To me, that's dope. Like, come on, man. Like, this right here is just a chance for people to show their ignorance still. That's all it is. You get to see the ignorance that people, that they hide. And when shit like this happens, keep it, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, y'all own every fucking thing. The fuck out of here. She gonna kill that shit and make that shit hotter than any white girl you could have put on that shit. And she can really fucking sing. And probably sing better than any white girl. I seen some shit where they talking about motherfucking one of the Kardashians would have played a good. She can't fucking sing. The fuck out of here. And I'm mad. No, it's bothering me for real. Is she gonna be black, but then the prince still gonna be a white boy anyway? So where's the real shit at anyway? I don't like the. Let me stop.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Let the boy be black too. Let's keep it all the way up being.
Can't give a black man no power.
Let the prince be black. He's not gonna be black. He's gonna be some white guy kissing up some black girl. So we not? Is it really a win?
I don't know why. When
when the white devil is kissing on our back.
Oh man!
When the slave owner.
You can't say fuck the Pilgrims and white devil in the same box.
I'm in my juice bag, dog.
And say the old lady back to work.
Right.
Hey, and she opened the pickles by herself. We good out here. She opened the pickles by herself.
I am no longer the king of controversial comments. It is now I need.
Hey man, it's like 3 weeks in a row for you, bro.
I know. It's problematic.
Why the prisoner ain't gonna be black? Gonna be some white boy kissing on some young black lady.
I really don't know, man. I don't know why. I mean, like, who are these last straggler ass racist people that just somehow just won't go? Like,
yo, it's a lot of motherfuckers got that shit deep down inside of motherfuckers. That shit is in them, dog.
For sure.
Like, do we?
That shit is in them. Motherfuckers try to hide that shit.
Genuinely care though? Like, that, so here's my twist, right? So when Ryan Coogler did Fantastic Four, right? I think Ryan Coogler has a love and affinity for what's my man's name? Michael B. Jordan, right? When he did Fantastic Four and he made Michael B. Jordan the Human Torch,
the Human Torch,
I was offended, right? Because the Human Torch isn't black.
But they made the Spider-Man black in a little cartoon joint.
Well, Miles Morales is actually Spanish, in black, right?
Who, the one who played? Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you. I didn't even know his name.
So you say you was offended when they made him black?
Yes.
It was a corny movie, regardless. That's what it said to me. If he was good, the movie was good, and he was black, then cool. If it's a corny ass movie and he black, then it's just a corny ass fucking movie.
I will say this though. Now there's a flip side to this. Although I think all that shit is hella racist, I really don't see the point in changing these white characters to black.
Right.
It's like that's what they were created.
You're
that's
reaching.
what they are.
Like you're reaching.
Right. Create something new.
Yeah, give us new characters.
I mean, it ain't. Listen, it don't push anything forward or anything. It just shows that it gives people a chance to. It's like something that they can't control. It's like they racism just start acting up, and they gotta show that shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's all it does. All it really does is show the true colors of motherfuckers.
Yes.
When you see this shit like fucking what's the name, Kardashian should have been fucking Ariel because she got red hair. Like the fuck out of here. But I bet you with the love for the what's the chick that's a octopus, the bad joint.
Ursula.
If Ursula was black, it'd be a go. It'd be the greatest thing ever.
Well, Lizzo wants to be Ursula.
Who is Lizzo?
The singing joint.
She's a black. She's actually from here. She's from Houston.
I didn't know she was from Houston.
She's a singer, huh?
I didn't know she was.
What?
Yeah, she was like born in Detroit, but she grew up like on the southwest side, A-Leaf. She grew up in A-Leaf, and so it's like big, huh?
Who is she?
Lizzo. She plays the flute. The big girl that plays the flute and be rapping and shit. Like
y'all ain't see the BET Awards when she was rocking it with her wedding dress on.
Yeah,
she
hot.
I don't watch the BET Awards, dog. I watch black people shit.
That's exactly why we got set back, yo.
But I believe,
for black
but yeah, she from here, man. She from the SWAT, and but anyway, she says that she wants to play Ursula. How you say it?
Ursula, yeah.
That's gonna be. All right.
Ursula was purple with purple lips. She's smoking them grape Swisher Sweets.
Right. So like this falls under the same. How do we feel about when Will Smith played the genie?
He was blue though.
What?
Wasn't he blue? I didn't see it.
They could have all they shit, man.
Right. Yeah. You haven't seen it. That's what I'm saying. He was blue in part of the movie and black in the rest.
Oh, was he? Cool. What you saying though? Cool. Fuck it. We don't need that Disney shit.
They could have it all.
Listen, man. When we got them, what's the motherfucker who do Empire?
Oh,
you talking about
Lee Daniels.
He trying to do a black gay superhero. Like, who gonna hold us down then? Cause I can't leave with the Lee Daniels.
What's her name gonna hold us down? Ava. What you talking about?
Ava and my man. What's my man name? Pill. Jordan Pill.
Yeah, Ava gonna hold us down.
Hey, speaking of this young man, that young man Cameron Boyce passed away. So R.I.P.
Yo, is he the young boy from Grown Ups?
Was he
the little brother on Grown Ups? I think, but he mixed, right? He had black.
Yeah.
Right, but he from Grown Ups. He played the little brother on Grown Ups, one of Adam Sandler kids.
Okay, yeah. He might have been in the year.
My kids know him from Hey Jesse.
Hey Jesse, yeah, that's where my kids know him from.
Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Right?
But he might have been one of Adam Sandler kids because even though he mixed, I mean, he's mixed with black and white.
He don't look black though.
Yeah, he don't.
Oh yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Rest in peace to that young cat, man.
Yeah.
20 years old, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, damn, imagine.
Manny probably know him.
Look at all that time. Like, we in our mid 30s, late 30s, whatever. Like, imagine dying at 20, dog. Like, we gotta embrace all this shit. Like, fuck, I'm not dying my gray head. I'm letting that shit rock, dog, because we not guaranteed this shit. 20, nigga, that's 17 years I wouldn't have had. I wouldn't have had no baby. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't have been none of that shit, man. It's sad to see young people, man. It's sad to see anybody die in general, but
yeah, it's messed up.
Damn.
And it's a bunch of 20-year-olds out there that die all the time, so I don't want to just stick to him. You know, you lose a lot of young in general. Let's get to this cucumber challenge shit, man. Like, this shit getting weird out here, man. I'm not aroused by you sucking on no big ass cucumber. Like, first of all, that makes you not wifey material at all. Like, I can't wife you if you sucking on cucumbers on the internet. Then they was like, they was just sucking random cucumbers. They were just passing them around.
Yo, they doing the most, yo.
What is that? Is that hot? That's not sexy. Is it me?
That ain't sexy, yo.
Was that like? Did you watch the video? Like, damn, I gotta see. Ooh, look at her. That shit don't do nothing for me.
They don't even know. It's sad.
I say do what you do, ladies.
And the controversial award goes back to you.
Suck those cucumbers. If you think that's gonna get you a man, keep on. And it probably will get you a man. I don't think it's nothing wrong.
Hold on. It's generations where things change, right?
Right.
I can remember being a young adult, right? Matter of fact, what's crazy was around that time, Rel was going to Cali, and I threw Rel a stripper party. And I ended up dealing with a stripper for a couple months. But I knew, honestly, that I couldn't, me being raised the way I was, I knew I couldn't. I liked her. I loved her at the young age that I was at. You know, you think you love somebody. I loved her. But I knew I couldn't fuck with her for real because of the fact that she was a stripper.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I knew I couldn't be with her. The worst nightmare I would have had was to have a child with her and be in a mall and somebody be like, yo, there go Desire. Desire, what's up? You get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Certain shit that you just can't, no matter how you feel, the G in you or the way you was raised or whatever, whoever put these things inside of you, you knew, nigga, you can't wife no stripper. Like, unless y'all move somewhere where she's not known as a stripper.
But you know, I think on that. Like, you can't, at the same token, I think this is something that a stripper chose to be a stripper. That's her profession. These are random chicks. This could be any random chick doing the damn challenge like people fucking do on the internet. They sucking cucumbers. I don't think it's indicative of them being, you know, a loose woman or a hoe. I just think it's something that they're doing. I don't know.
I think it's immature and silly. We not finna green like this shit, especially not in the age of elevation. If Nipsey died 2 weeks ago and this cucumber challenge was out, niggas be like, what the fuck are these hoes doing? And ain't none of them getting invited home for anything but fucking.
That's it.
And if like you're college age and you got the cucumber video out there, you might be fucked up for a while. You better might as well just open your own business. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that goes. So now imagine if the stripper party was on Instagram and we still can look at it these years later. That's really the difference.
They saying that cucumber. Listen, man, I believe in that shit. Once you post that shit is there forever, man. So that shit always gonna be around.
If like you screenshot it,
the worst thing you need for 10 years to pass. Worst thing you need for 10 years to pass, and you do open your own business, and for that shit to resurface.
Right, it's going to. Listen, it will. It's not even no full. It's let one of them that did a cucumber challenge get famous. It's gonna be sold to the highest bidder when it's time.
Yeah, it's gonna show right in your Facebook memory.
Listen, it's not one. Listen, if I was, it's not one woman, I'd be like, damn, I really want to take her on a date.
You could shoot cucumber challenge and shoot the nigga DM if you just press.
Listen, the cucumber challenge don't make me want to even pop. Like, oh, I want to suck my dick. I didn't see that and be like, yo, I can really go for some head right now. I'm looking like,
your whole ass out was enough. Your whole ass out was enough. Like, he needed.
Then they just listen, like everybody's mouth on that cucumber. Like,
I'm with all that spit. You understand? But I'm not.
But I'm not with it. All that spit.
I'm not with it.
You know what? The name of the podcast just changed. I'm with all that spit.
Hey, well, I'm gonna tell you something about the internet. You know that chick who licked that Bluebell ice cream shit? Yeah. She got caught.
Oh, we gonna get to that, but we there already, right? How dumb is that? Is that not like motherfuckers need hobbies? There's something you're doing better with your time than licking ice cream.
Y'all know Hov and Kyrie Irving the same height?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd rather know that than when Brown had told me that she faced 20 years for licking ice cream. This is the first thing I thought about? When you being jelly, like, what you went for? Oh, nah, I had to kill a motherfucker, you know. What about you? Man, I was licking ice cream, you know. Oh, you that? Oh, come on, man. It's better stuff we doing with our lives than that shit.
That shit is disgusting, yo.
That's nasty as hell.
Like people are so bored in their life.
She might rob the bank.
Right. Did you say, let me go to the grocery store, break out this phone, pick up that amazing, lovely, delicious Texas Bluebell ice cream, take the top off, lick it, and put it back?
Is Bluebell ice cream really that good?
Yeah. Juice.
Hell yeah.
Juice. I need you to chime in, my Texas brother.
Hey, listen, dog. We had to have that shit to ourselves for so long, and it finally creeped up. It's in Virginia.
Is it?
It's in Virginia.
Oh, we gotta go blow them stores up, Juice. They don't deserve it.
It's in Virginia, but they get it. I mean, everybody's caught on to it, but look, dude, ice cream is dog.
So I used to have a neighbor who was from Houston growing up. They used to get it shipped in, packed in dry ice, and I didn't understand it. Right? And they had some peach ice cream.
It's better than Breyers, it's better than Turkey
Hill. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, please.
The rival to me, the next thing that I love just as much is Talenti.
That's why I
Talenti is good.
You gotta go gourmet. You gotta go gourmet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta go. That's gourmet.
What flavors they got? Like, they got all the flavors.
Everything, bro. You name it, they got it.
Hey, when y'all coming down here again?
Right.
I'll be down on the 23rd.
Hey, we finna get stupid then. It's finna be dumb.
We gotta go to the turkey leg spot, Juice. I keep hearing about the turkey leg spot.
Oh, Joe Budden.
We're gonna have to get in there. Hopefully we can get in. But
right.
So we can hit that. Hopefully we can do Breakfast Club as well. Shout out to Marcus. Man, it's all kind of shit to do, man.
Yeah.
Turkey leg, we can do turkey leg for sure.
We trying to get you.
Good Reverend Doctor.
Yeah, he looking down. He know I'm talking to him.
You know, my life is fluid.
I know. It'd be great. Listen, that would be the greatest thing ever. If we can pull that podcast off all four of us in the same room.
Oh, man.
What weekend you said? What day is that?
The 23rd of August. Well, that's the 23rd is a Friday, August.
I can book a session at the legendary Fresh Shine Studio.
Yeah.
For Sunday?
What day you going down?
I'm going down Friday. I ain't leaving until Monday, though.
Oh, it's gonna be stupid. We're gonna have a good time.
How much the tickets to Houston, bro?
You can get a straight flight from BW out of Houston. Probably about $250 maybe, give or take.
All right, we're gonna talk about that later though. That's that back brothers talking exclusive, us talking shit.
I thought you were about to say back page. Like what? Back
page? Yo, whoa.
Nigga said that's the back page talk.
Charcoal or gas, yo?
Charcoal.
Bro?
Charcoal. I said charcoal as soon as you said it. Ain't nothing to talk about.
If you barbecuing or grilling on gas, you out of pocket.
It ain't the same, yo. It ain't the same.
Who does that?
Listen, right?
Childish as shit.
If you
cook on the stove.
Right. If you stink up the bathroom, you should tell a motherfucker you see walking to the bathroom like, yo. I did that the other day. Like, I blew him up, you mean? So I'm at work. I got a little bathroom in the cut. There's a clean zone.
You always gotta find. No, you gotta hold up, man. You don't skip over that, man. You have to address the importance of finding the clean joint at work.
Oh,
address that. Don't skim over that one. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I don't tell everybody where I go at.
Exactly, right. It's the cut.
Everybody ain't gonna
fuck that
shit up.
Yeah, it's the cut.
Y'all on that Navy shit, because that's exactly what I used to do on the ship, dog.
You fucking right. You gotta do it on the ship too.
It's certain joints on. Yeah. But dog, I hate for somebody to know. You see me going there, you coming out, and you know what you just did. And you don't tell me like, yo, listen, bro, you may not want to do that. Now, if I decide to do it anyway, because it might be one of them situations where it's just a go, then that's my choice. But you should let me know that, though, bro. Real shit. No pun intended.
Yeah, it's turkey leg.
Oh, let's talk about. We got more shit to talk about, though. Chris Breezy. Motherfucking Chris Brown. This must bother me. He put out a classic album, 32 songs. We going one half a bar. I like my girl with good hair too. I like to play my girl hair. I seen a girl listen. Last night, me and my girl went to the supermarket, right? Fuck it, because we eat this diet ice cream. It's called Rumble. So it's for the keto joint. It's low
low sugar.
Right. So that's our shit. So what happens is my girl eat hers faster than I eat mine. So I had one left. She like, baby, you gonna share it? I was like, oh, we gotta go to the market. Because I need that, yo. So we went to the market last night, right? And I seen the girl in the cash register. She was doing the cash register thing. And her hair looked like, who the fuck did it?
Wow.
That shit was looking crazy. And I told my girl, I said, baby, you ever come home with a hairdo like that, I'm calling your mom. Wow. We gotta talk this shit out. So I can understand, Chris. You want to play in the head? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Women everybody has their preference, man. Why is this a big deal? He say like his girl, his black bitch.
Because they're under dick. Women who are getting dick on the regular don't even have time to figure this or think about these type of things. They just
my wife ain't know what's going on.
Know what happened? The chick with the buckshots was like, this nigga got some nerve.
Yeah. Because they always, listen, man. You do that.
You was 12 years old and your mom ain't do that shit right.
It comes down to colorism. We do have color issues. We know we got the dark skin, light skin thing. So when niggas be saying shit like good hair and I got a light skin, like people was getting on YG from what he said at the funeral, Nipsey Hussle funeral. He's like, we raising these little light skinned girls. Man, women were all up in their arms about that shit. So
that's worse actually than what Chris Brown said. If you ask me, like in general, you would think he said black. Matter of fact, I posted on the jump that they not even up in arms and mad about bitch no more. You see how far this goes? The line was black bitch with the good hair. The good hairline got them more offended than being called bitch in the line.
Let me tell you something.
You can't even argue with nobody like that.
I'm gonna keep it a beam, right? I've been a fat nigga for a long time, right? I'm a little slimmer now, but I've been a fat nigga for a long time, right? Every time I dealt with a woman, right, keeping it all the way a beam, I've been drinking a little bit, right? I felt like I had to hold it down for the fat niggas. Every time it was one of them situations where we about to get it poppin'. Because ain't no woman sitting back here thinking about no fat niggas. The only body, listen, Redman is the only rapper singing about fat girls loving fat girls. Keep it a beam. Redman was the only one doing it. There ain't no videos out there with women shouting out niggas with bellies and all that. So as a young cat with a belly, I felt like I had to hold it to every fat nigga out there on the earth trying to make it pop. Because I ain't had no six-pack. You know what I'm saying? So end of the day, I'm not mad at women for preferring a skinny nigga. That's just your loss, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? That's your loss. You know what I'm saying? So I always felt like the fact that I'm a fat nigga, my personality is what made me win when it came to women.
Yeah, I'm funnier than them niggas with muscles. Fuck out of here.
I'm a funny ass nigga.
And I can cook, bitch.
Right. And I cut them good.
Hey man, I'm gonna say it like this, dog. Either you real or you ain't, baby. Either you really on the McFly or you not. You know what I'm saying? You either getting hoes or you ain't. So that muscle shit don't mean nothing, dog. You either pimping or you can't do it.
Right. That nigga ain't doing what he supposed to do. It don't matter. That nigga be all crazy. Listen, 300. If he ain't doing what he got to do, then what's the situation for real? But I don't see no women out there talking about, oh, I love the fat niggas. Give me a nigga with a belly. Nigga, my pocket be fucked up. You don't hear the chick talking about ride with a nigga who ain't got no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't hear that shit. You hear, and I love her making a style. She talking about her pussy getting ate and niggas spending money on her. I ain't got no money for her. Do you see me protesting the fact that she don't want a nigga that's just making average money?
She said her pussy can make a nigga shake like a dancer. I was like, wow.
You know what I'm saying? They fucking with this. Like, come on, man. Get out your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the crazy part. Like, women have all these emotions. Like, why don't they think about that when they think about men?
Man, they some Russian bots that started that protest.
It's like, yo, y'all so happy. What about men? What about our feelings? We ain't
started the protest of what?
You know how the last election Russia was tampering and starting fake shit amongst black people and all that kind of stuff.
All right.
And I'm saying like that's not even no real damn protest. People be mad about no Chris Brown bar. They act like he said Becky with the good hair.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They act like he said I prefer Becky with the good hair. You know what I mean?
I definitely believe they play shit for sure.
Enjoy the album. We talking about a half a bar.
They the worst.
Come on, man. Like, stop that shit.
What you call him, G?
Who?
Underdicked.
Underdick.
They're underdick, man.
Underdick are not getting no good dick.
And you see it, like, then they blame this shit. They be like, it's retrograde. Mars is in. What the fuck does that mean? I don't even know. Like, what the fuck does this shit mean? Y'all be saying it's in retrograde because my ex called me today. Bitch, shut up.
If your woman is one of these women complaining, you're not doing your job, player.
It's true.
You're not doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing.
They're not gonna complain. Even if your lady complains, she's gonna complain in public.
Listen, I'ma jump in my girl ass anywhere if she got something to say. What the fuck you worried about what Chris Brown wants? You mine.
Hey.
What the fuck you talking about?
When you serving them up, they don't care. I bet your woman gonna be like, Chris Brown, what? What did he do? She don't even give a fuck.
Nah, my girl was like, my
this shit ain't
already.
on my radar, yo. Like, so here's the truth, yo. I'm a grown ass man. I'll be 39 years old in December. I'm happily married. You know what I'm saying? I done been around, right? You know what I'm saying? I've been in this game for a long time. Truth be told. I don't know the last time I looked at a girl and was like, yo, her hair.
Know what I look at before I look at their hair? Her sneakers.
Like, I'm serious. I don't know the last time I looked at a girl hair like, yo, her hair.
Yeah, he's right.
No, I do, but I look at the sneakers first.
I do not.
Teeth first. Your teeth is so important.
Right. The hair is like the least of my worries. Like, I'm not even there. I don't know if you have a wig on. I don't know if it's a weave. I'm not that invested in your hair.
No. I mean, the drawing shit is, though, when y'all get to the house and she take that shit off and there's 4 braids looking like Cleo.
Not that invested.
Now, you got to be doing, baby. That wig got to get through the night.
Really out here tripping.
No, real shit, though. Braids, like, I can't play that shit. When you got the fucking Kawhi Leonards, like, you know, with the Clippers.
It's some chicks out here. I'd rather see them in Kawhi Leonard than to see them with that shit on their head.
Hey, listen. What?
Them wigs, they look crazy as hell.
Oh, yeah, them all lace fronts and shit. You know, listen.
Don't let the whip blow too hard. She can't get on no roller coasters or nothing.
Outside of the obvious, you know, your breath stinking, your feet busted, shit like that. A nigga really not like, damn, her hairstyle. Like, niggas
I don't put that much. What's the name of that feet shit?
What you mean?
It's important though, but I don't put that much. Like, I put stock more in hair and sneakers than how I feed that shit. Even though, like,
this how it go. If a dude walking down the street, heterosexual male, and it's a female, right? The first 2 seconds, we looking at her ass, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right? Your eyes go, not even on creep shit, on innate natural shit.
Ass and titties.
Go to her butt or frame usually, right? Then, depending on the guy, it goes either high or low. It goes to hair and face, or it goes to legs and feet. And that usually boils down to preference. But the first thing we do is we look at silhouette and booty and that shape ratio. Then we look at other stuff to determine almost an age. Sometimes you can look at shoes like, oh, so you don't even see age before you see, as a physiologically, we visual creatures. You know what I'm saying? So all of that shit, bro, the reality is all that shit is for each other. The lace fronts, the fucking eyelashes, the makeup, the fingernails. Now listen, my wife gets fly. She can't stand a piece of chip on her nail, right? But I've been dealt with women where it's not the case. And either way, I don't know if her nail chip. I barely know if they done fresh or new. I appreciate that she gets them done and keeps them that way, though. Trust and believe. But I'm saying we ain't looking at none of that shit for real.
Right. Hold up, cool. And these days and times, you gotta make sure they ain't a nigga like this. No, real shit. Like that might be a nigga. Like
I'm not. I said that's why I said heterosexual. I ain't talking about no funny shit. I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of times though.
I'm talking about straight. I'm talking about no doubt. Let's get to the real women shit. I'm talking. Yeah. I don't even want to get them no. What's the name?
I got a plot twist though.
Yeah, go ahead.
My plot twist is, ladies, if your box is trash, all that shit was for nothing.
Right.
If your box is trash,
hold on.
You spent a bunch of money on nothing.
Hey, Rel, because we went through this. I know you was part of this shit.
Everybody box is not
the 90-day shit. We talking about the 90-day shit on Facebook.
Yeah.
And there's the whole waiting 90 days. What was crazy? I posted something where a guy, I don't know who he was. I just posted it just to see the kind of reaction I would get. But the post was, if a man waited 90 days to spend money on a woman as far as dinner and going out, would you still date him? And a lot of women, of course, they're going to say, oh, yeah, I would. Some people didn't. Because, I mean, how foolish is the 90-day? I've honestly had sex with women on the third day and still fuck with them. So
what's the point in the 90-day rule?
Right, exactly.
I know there's certain things that was asking a question. I mean, there's certain things like that makes sense. It makes sense not to share yourself with any and everybody willy-nilly. Now, listen, as men, y'all would agree with that shit about yourself too, though. It's certain bras that if you could take it back, you'd be like, I should have never did that when I was, I remember how I felt when I did that, and it was like, right? And I don't even know. I wasn't there. But when you realize your worth, when you elevate the understanding of who you are.
Know your worth, King. Know your worth.
Yeah. Sling of dick.
That shit don't rock.
So 90 days, people get caught up in the 90 days and all that shit. Like you said, like, that's bullshit. Dudes ain't less respectful of you necessarily, especially not these days, if you give it to them on the first night versus make them wait 3 months. That's bullshit. You shouldn't, though, be busting it open necessarily. That should be your own principle. Your own thing before you know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Before you know if they this, that, or third, or whatever. And it really should go both ways when you think about it.
But I don't want a woman who don't want to fuck me within the first day.
That know your wealth thing as a man don't work for us. If a woman is throwing it at you, and you as a man, like, you know what, I just met you, and it's not a good look, whatever, she gonna try to play you like you gay.
Shit, it worked for us. It worked for people that's faithful. Listen.
I ain't saying faithful. Okay, I'm not saying faithful.
Listen. Physiologically, I'm attracted to a female that I will have sex with every day of my life that's not my wife. How's that? She knows this. How's that? That's clear, right? I'm all man. You understand what I'm saying? But when I say my worth, you know what I got to fuck on the line nowadays? If I act on that desire.
Right. No, I feel you though.
So I'm saying I'm worth more today than I was 5 years into my marriage. Right? Not to nobody but myself.
You don't get to that point where you're in the bedroom with a woman, or you're not getting to that point. You're not getting to that point with a woman because of your situation. You get what I'm saying? If you get to a point where, though, you and a woman, y'all sitting back, y'all Netflix and kicking it, right? Let's say you single. You Netflix and kicking it, right?
If I'm single, it changed the whole complexion of what I'm talking about.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying, as men, we can't, as men, let's say you Netflix and chilling, whatever it's called, right? You chilling with a young lady, whatever. If you come at her and she say no, it's acceptable. If we Netflix and chilling and you a man and she come at you and you like, nah,
Oh.
It's not the same.
Oh, no. Ain't nobody got time to be in them positions.
But they're gonna look at you like you a whole like.
I can't remember the last decade something like that happened. I don't mean to be like that. I'm saying like we not doing all that. If I chose wrong to find out in that moment, that shit happened to me freshman year high.
But I think to your point, Cool. What you're saying is by you having something now, and it's also accompanied with a woman. You have high sexual market value, so you do have a word. So you could actually be in that situation in your current position and say no, and still represent the higher value.
But in his position, you shouldn't even get to that point where though you even close to.
That's what I'm saying about worth. That's all. That was my point. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like if I was single, but I think there's a single me. Yeah, I was rolling them dice, baby.
All right. Listen. I met a joint a long time ago, right?
You fell in love with a stripper. I can't believe that they come out.
I was young boy. I was the bean.
It would have worked in 2019 too. You
right? Listen, I met this one time. We had it one night, and she was missing. Facebook disappeared and everything. Like I had to go make sure everything was copacetic. Like. I called Doc up like, yo, listen, I need an emergency appointment and made sure, listen, check me for everything. Point blank period, that shit ain't no joke. But as men in relationships, we can't even, dog, can you tell your woman no? And it'll be okay.
Yeah, I can, for sure.
Nowadays you can.
What the fuck do you say? If she like,
I don't say no.
It's the truth. Yeah, I mean, like, if it's a no, it'd be the truth.
Okay, one night.
If I tell my girl no, I'm gay. The end.
Right. I don't know what the fuck we're
But not for real. She could say it, but that's bullshit.
But hey, listen.
I'm not saying no.
We ain't saying one night. Let's say 3 nights back.
Hell no. Ain't no who doing that anyway.
Listen. Why? What I'm saying is, people do it. Let's not front, right? So why would somebody say no to your girl?
Why would I say no to my woman?
Yeah, why would one say no?
I don't know why motherfuckers would do that because that's not how I'm built.
Sick? Say you sick.
Okay, yeah.
Say you constipated and you ain't shit in 3 days.
I'm still. That don't stop.
No.
That might still.
Say your blood sugar high and you don't know you got diabetes and you pre-diabetic and because of that your dick don't work. Like, see, let's talk about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it be a reason people don't know, and a lot of it might be even up here, not the man, right? Because we know the new chick could get us on hard like that. If we keeping it funky, but like it might be reasons, right? That are really, really real for that reason. When people, talk to me, Nee.
Right. One time, like I'm the type person who my nerves all day. We arguing all day, and you be like, "Oh, let's get it." I'm not. My dick not gonna get hard for that.
It don't feel good, right?
Like I don't want no. Like when you done, because I feel like personally, my woman should be. If I have the world is the world. When I come home. My woman should be my release from that. If I gotta come home to more of what the fuck I'm facing out here in this world,
that's not sexy.
So I've been in situations where it's like, and I'm like, I'm cool, shorty.
So if we keeping it, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, and that's so real because physiologically, our dick can get hard. Like we might not want to have sex, but you might want to jerk off. You see what I'm saying? Like that's something else, and that's the
hey, this is actually pretty good, dog. That's a good
we be doing good podcasts, don't we?
Yeah.
Freestyle, yo. On a freestyle.
You know, like, that's real shit, and that's the route I want to get to because I think a lot of brothers deal with that, man. I gotta share it, man. I gotta share it. Like so. There were certain instances where at the 15 years of marriage, like you don't perform all the time, right? And it took a long, not because of lack of or lack of desire or lack of want to, but like some shit just wasn't right, and it just didn't flow right.
I'm not supposed to do it by yourself.
It took a long time for me to recognize, and I'm gonna tell you this. Like for me, basically what it was any time that there was a moment where we had to try to fit it in or get it in or rush or one of us couldn't or we couldn't just be or lay or chill, my dick wasn't with that. Now, it looked like I was just straight rejecting my wife. The desire was there. It might have been lukewarm and all that, but it just wasn't right. So then it got like at a long time of just trying to figure it out. Sometimes you be mad, you're like, what the fuck is it? It ain't no never fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what the realization was like when she would go to work, or when she got to go to work, she'd be like, all right, like if she say hurry up or all right, come on. That for whatever reason, that ain't what I want to do.
Right.
And I didn't know that about, you understand what I'm saying? But if we could stay and lay and chill, that's what my body likes, and that's what it responds to.
You ain't by yourself on that, bro.
We don't talk about that, man. Like, we don't, because it's an intimacy thing. I don't even know who the fuck to talk to about.
No,
I don't know what y'all.
Your brother's talking shit. That's what you talk to.
No, know what it is? So cool. Know what it is? It's because I feel the same way. That come on, hurry up real quick. Yeah. That don't turn me on. Like I don't, and that goes back to even like how can somebody just take something that for me I need to feel wanted to want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I even remember when I was with my daughter mom at one point, like we was going through so much with me and her. I went through that and I called bro, like, yo, bro, like I don't know if you remember this.
I remember.
Like I called her like, yo, bro, my dick wouldn't work for that. And it was like, when you stressing, you going through all this back and forth. I was like, yo, I can't do it. Like, and I never ever, and since I haven't had that problem. It was a one-time thing, but I really was like, in the midst of it, I was hard than I wasn't. I'm like, the fuck? Like, and this had to be at least like 31. I'm still
My ex used to be like, you got 30 seconds. I used to get that 30 seconds off and then leave the house early in the morning and go to the jump that I was going to get those hours off with. So, like, you know, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Right, but that shit right there, don't tell me, hurry up. Don't. That shit, I don't even want it.
So even just, like, talking this through, man, because we don't, like, when you say stress, right? Mm-hmm. Literally, the stress hormones will kill your erection. Because your stress hormones are fight or flight, right? They got to prepare you to run or to prepare you to stay and fight some shit out. So
which is not equated with sexual arousal.
We don't, right. We say stress so passively, but literally that shit, that anger that dumps into your kidneys and that adrenaline rush and that same butterfly and all that kind of shit will seize your guts and won't even allow the shit to pass and flow through your intestines because it's got the blood going into your legs and pumping in your heart and dumping in your bloodstream. And so when we deal with these micro levels of stress, it can literally raise your cortisol and blood sugar levels, man.
You know what? It be all in how a woman says it. Because if your woman say, in the morning time, babe, you got time for a cookie real quick? You be a go. But when it's that, hurry up, like, nah, I'm cool. Like, that shit right there is the most...
I'm glad we're talking about this, man, because a lot of guys, or was men as a whole, I feel like we're pressured to perform off the bat. We're pressured to always be these high-performing, big dick, card-carrying citizens of America. But the truth is, everything we're saying is on point, man. Like, you know, you want to feel wanted. You don't want to be in a stressful situation. You may have to get aroused as well. You're not a machine. And I think you're right. Cool is not discussed because it's kind of a touchy topic to talk amongst men.
Right. And you know what? Ladies, the most unsexiest thing you could ever say is, oh, we just did it yesterday. That shit is the most unsexy shit in the... Oh, we yesterday. Oh, we just did it on Tuesday. Oh, you got to make an appointment? That shit is the most unsexy shit.
That was good. That was a good little
segue. Yeah. A little one-off.
Cause it's real, man. We got a lot of catching up to do, black man.
We got feelings, yo.
We got a lot of catching up to do, man. And it's just like when, again, even as a with a medical background, even though it's not my, like, it's different when you understand the mental component, or that when you're not providing right, that could affect your sexual performance, or in a lot of other areas, and so it's not that that's why I beg the question, why would somebody turn them down? Not, cause we call it the dope dick versus bullshit, right? You never go into it intending to give nobody ever since you started doing it. You was gonna give them the bullshit dick, right? It's you always would want to knock it out the park. If we had that control, if all things were created equal, everybody know what I'm talking about, fellas, right?
Right.
So that's when you know it's automatically a lot of different other factors that go into it. So you can see that easily. There's different factors, that just go into it. There's certain chemistry and vibe and connection that you might have had with a certain situation or certain rendezvous or certain somebody that's hard to break. That's a lot of stuff that goes into it other than just straight anatomy and things like that. So for the lady that became the ultimate special lady in each one of our lives, she had to go through a gauntlet of a lot of other stuff other than just having good so-and-so. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, though? Cool. I don't think every man mentality is to knock it out the park. Some men just like, yo, it's about me and,
That's true.
Right. Like, for me, personally, it's just like, you're not going to dog my name. I'd rather talk about my mom than talk about me underperforming in the bedroom. Like,
I assume the audience, the you for being like, I ain't out for no knucklehead, get mines only type nigga. That's what I took.
I don't care what you assume about me. I already know what the beat is. like, think what you want to think. It don't matter.
No, I'm a man with pride, dog. I put my shit on my sleeve.
Why? You ain't got enough accolades? You still trying to put chips on the wall?
I'm not saying that.
That's
just saying.
That's what you sound like right now,
listen,
bro.
I'm a fat nigga. I've been a fat nigga a long time.
That's what you sound like right now, bro.
You gotta come with it, baby.
Right. I'm not gonna listen.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying like the stuffing out there.
But sometimes you get one of them. Oh, you ain't mean that. It's over.
Yeah, right. You gotta make that up.
You mean that one?
Like, wow, that pussy
will talk crazy about you, dog. They will talk shit about you.
I apologize.
Like, right. If you don't perform, they alright. If you don't perform as a man,
they not alright. They not alright.
Don't gotta see it every day. That shit is.
I'm over it.
I'm getting old now. I'm talking about the younger days.
Yeah, I wouldn't give a shit either.
What do you say? What happened?
I don't give a shit.
I wouldn't give a shit either.
Iceberg Shorty's the name. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know how I carry, bro.
You was doing something, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you been doing, but you ain't get that name by fucking by mistake, nigga. You heard that motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck you listen. I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing.
Hey, man.
I am like,
come on, baby. I'll take you to the next level, baby.
Selling dreams is what I was doing, man. Selling dreams.
Me and you can do this together, baby. Come on, baby.
Yeah, man. Fuck out of here. If I perform one time, you already know what the beat is. Literally.
Listen, dog.
Everything else after that.
You ain't gonna talk about me, Breezy. Like,
it don't matter. Like, you know what the beat is.
It matters to me. Not no more because I'm grown out here. But when I was out here, listen. If you do it right, there's some girls that'll let the whole world know. That's the dumbest shit in the world. Women, you telling other women how good a boy is not what you should be doing.
But it's different ways they know. Even if she takes after you.
I done got it popping off of hearsay.
Yeah, man. I've never been that invested in anybody else's opinion of me. Right? So women included. So I guess I'm an asshole in that.
You are, because you're not gonna talk about me like that. My feelings I'm too sensitive.
Nah,
I'm too emotional.
I go right to this. Is that what you came with to annoy me? is that your best hit? Like, is that what you
have? Ever been around a situation where a woman has said that to a man and he was there?
Yeah, but that's still predicated on you. That's still predicated on you. Like, you have to care. Like, I wouldn't care. Like, oh, all right. Like, so.
Listen, I'd have had some chicks tell me some shit about niggas I knew. I wouldn't want them talking about me like.
Oh well. Like, yo, I'm a fuck, and then after that I'm gonna get married to you. But I'm obviously not gonna put a ring on your finger, so my mission has been accomplished. Now what you gonna say, Ma? Like, what else is there? Like, there's nothing else.
I feel you, bro.
At the end of the day, I won.
I've heard niggas talk. I don't know if that's a win if you talk greasy about it.
No. It's a win for me. That's what I'm saying. I only care about my wins. I'm not worried about your wins, Ma.
Yeah, you got a kid, but he's saying you got a kid. You got to care if somebody talking greasy about you for it to matter.
Right. And I don't care. That's my point.
And the response is, I don't give a fuck, I hit.
Like, right. Like, what else is there?
I'm trying to stress you out. I'm trying to get you depressed.
No, I ain't never. I don't want that.
No way. I had a motherfucker who knew my license plate number and was following me around Virginia Beach. I said, I got to shorten up the stroke. I had to shorten it up.
I had my mom tell a chick, like, don't fuck him. You don't got that much going on in your life. And I still fuck.
Shout out to Bobby.
Yo, my mom was, listen, my mom and my sisters is the biggest cock blocks ever.
They was trying to tell him.
Don't listen, my son, he not going to really be with you like that. Don't need, my mom told the girl that.
Hey, them bitches don't be caring. They be thinking, I'm going to be the different
right.
Right. He going to love me. Listen,
Nah, bitch.
washing dishes. I was going to fucking Applebee's with Trig and them. Like, yo, I'll be back, shorty. We'll be back in like 5 hours. Wash dishes and shit.
You can't even cut him up of a house. Like, what you talking about? Like,
that's how you know it's real when they say they gonna call your mom. Like, I'm gonna call your mom. What? I look like Jamie Foxx? She gonna tell you I can't tell him.
So, what was y'all story like with the girl y'all wasn't supposed to fall in love with?
oh man. Oh. Let's see which one.
Right, yo, listen,
yeah,
I was fighting in the street one time, bro.
No, I was
not fighting in the street. I don't know.
Hey, cool. I was looking through 2-way pages and shit, like faking like I was asleep. Like.
Yeah.
I said never again.
I was checking mail codes. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I said never again. I ain't doing that shit.
You're gonna have to see my shit on Lifetime, because that's when it's coming out.
Bro, I snuck in the window. I hid in a closet. I was getting ready to fight a cop. You know what I'm saying? On duty. I hopped on the hood of a car. Like, yo.
I know the verse.
I drove down the highway backwards. Yo.
I ain't gonna say their name. There's a couple homeboys was riding around with guns looking for niggas.
Yes.
One homeboy, I'm literally not gonna say their name, but called up, a nigga answered the phone. He like, take me up there, cool.
Yo, I'm not doing that shit, dog. You don't step to no other. Listen.
Gripping the shotgun. Like, I'm not taking you up there to murder nobody.
No, real shit. I've been on the other side of a lot of shit like that, though. A lot of bullshit.
I've been on both sides. It's funny.
Yo, why my wife call you on Tuesday? Listen, my man. They on the phone arguing. I'm like, listen, y'all go ahead and handle that.
Hey, man, I didn't have clothes, Clorox. I didn't have shit cut up. I didn't have my uniforms from the job cut up. I didn't have people called on me. All kind of shit. People should pray for me. The devil tripping. All kind of shit, dog.
I had a chick tell me, I hope your daughter dates somebody like you.
Ooh.
I had my side girl tell my wife that I was with my other girlfriend.
Ooh.
D1.
Took a picture of me at my other girl's house and sent it to my wife. I was like, how am I get out of this one?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No. I ain't tell y'all that story about.
And I still beat all three of them after that.
I ain't tell you about the story before you. It ain't nothing in the world like still getting it after all that.
I was like, yo, we went through all, I mean, like, not weeks, not months, like, days later. I was like, yo, we did all of this nonsense, fucked up the bag for you still to give me some business? Like, you tripping.
That's funny.
That's love.
Shit was so stupid.
It's funny.
It's probably the catalyst to where I'm at right now, so I'm happy today. So it's funny now. It wasn't funny then. It was 10 years ago. It wasn't funny then.
I had a chick threaten to call the ship. Like, yeah, I'm gonna call the ship and tell them Yo,
my wife, Malika popped up on me. I had another girl in the house, and that story gets talked about fairly often when certain things come up, and that shit crazy because the reality is it was like my homeboy had a girl in the house when it happened. and that girl is like a baby mother to another homeboy years later. It's crazy. Wow. It's crazy. But I think all that to say, Malika was the soldier that waded through all the bullshit other chicks I was dealing with to become my wife. So that's really how it goes.
She recognized through all that shit that you was
the champ is here. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
She seen the potential.
Y'all was wildin'. Fuck it. Like.
Yeah. Wow.
I just stopped wildin'.
See why I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think about me? You know what I'm saying? That's why when that Drake ball, you know what I'm saying? I just see my next girl standing and my ex-girl standing to the girl that I'm fucking right now. You know what I'm saying? She could get weird or from a small town, you know what I mean? It lasts ball. Yeah, I felt them. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Drake for being one of the greatest rappers ever.
Facts.
It's now worse when the bull marry you. When another nigga marry you and you know what you done did. It's like,
hey, it is what it is.
Hey man, not to break up a great show, but I got some grapes in my fridge that taste like cotton candy, and I have a problem with that. Like,
why you have a problem with that?
Because they're genetically modified to taste like. How the fuck are we doing this right now? Inside?
Don't you?
Huh?
Don't your weed taste like something sometimes?
Yeah, man, my weed is different though.
Tastes like cotton candy and shit like that, right?
Hey, I'll take my look. Y'all can fuck.
You don't never say when you smoke your weed like, why don't my weed taste like?
Juice, I'm on your side, Juice.
You can fuck with my weed, but when you start fucking with my grapes and my different food, so when we on some Willy Wonka shit, the fucking snozberries taste like snozberries type shit.
I don't trust them.
I don't trust it, bro. But I mean, this grape tastes like motherfucking.
They taste good though. They taste good.
It's good than a bitch.
It's yin and yang, baby. I don't trust them, but they taste good. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't care. Hey, but you got some cotton candy weed out there.
They got some shit out here that tastes like some shit.
Okay, I'm about to say like shit.
Especially that what's the name shit, that them oils.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got some good shit now though, for sure.
I'm about to come see what it's hitting for. Roll up when I come see.
Me too.
Ask something for me when I come see you.
I'm rolling up for sure.
Oh yeah, big beer game.
And I want to hear screw music in Houston when I do it.
I gotta take out to the screw shop.
Yeah, when they screw Carl Thomas Emotional, or I Wish I Never Met Her, I was like, yo, they not playing no games.
It's some songs I fuck with just because they screw.
It was that fake screw shit too, when niggas was just trying to screw it, but it wasn't.
Screwing everything.
Cause you gotta have that when they go back like or whatever.
How I go.
It was some fake screw shit going around.
That shit double back a couple times within the song. That ain't the screw shit, right? Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. You gotta get the real screw, man. Hey, shout out to DJ Screw and Screw Coach in Houston 713. You know?
Oh, they already.
Already.
I'm turning my Philly up when I get down Houston. Yo, you drawing out here? Fuck out.
Oh, yeah. Turn it up, dog. You got to.
Drawing.
Where you from? Where he from?
Already.
We're Megan Thee Stallion at.
Man, I love. Hey, my wife. My wife. She said, but she gonna switch her name to Sherry Thee Stallion.
My album.
I feel like you gotta respect it by saying "the" too, Megan Thee.
She barred up too, cool.
Hey,
right, playing some of that shit.
So here's some real truth. The first time I heard that song was last Sunday at my cousin's wedding. I had never heard the song before. Shout out to my cousin Jordan and his wife Shay. It was an amazing time.
It was Jordan wedding?
Yeah, it was Jordan wedding.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yo, hold up, Jordan. You gonna slap out some fire to the head? I ain't get no invite to this shit.
I barely got an invite. Don't worry about it.
We'll talk about it later.
Hey, Jordan, I'm about to call your phone. Hey,
bro.
Don't.
No. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
That nigga want to tell me to take off boxer briefs, take off boxers and put on briefs. Yeah. But I don't get no invite to the wedding?
Correct. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
All right, solid. Hey,
you missed the part where I didn't get an invite.
Hey, guess what? He like
motherfucker tried to convince me that it was cool. Like, yo, maybe Cool ain't get invited. I said, yo, you don't understand. This is not possible. This is not a thing.
Hey, Jordan, I hope you watching this, Jordan. Fuck it up.
Yeah, no, it was good, man. It was really good.
But no, I told you. I think I heard a 60-second clip, and I said, "Oh, I got she gave me some bars."
Oh, yeah, she can really rap.
Yeah, that's my first time hearing it ever.
She got it. Then you add the look. I'll be waiting. She got to give me like.
And she not no dummy.
She not no shit on her head, huh?
She not no chicken head or nothing like that. She has her head on her shoulder.
Yeah, you can tell too. You could tell too.
But sometimes people take the bars and think it's one of them.
You could tell, and she look like she'll fight you too.
Oh yeah,
it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Listen,
I mean, that's exactly what I like. I mean, you know what I'm talking about? I like it. I like that duality about the
if your wife losing a fight, what do? You help.
What?
Yeah, I'm knocking your head off.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
If my daughter losing a fight, I'm not. You're not going. You're not.
Yeah, nah.
I meant to bring that up before, yo. There's a post out there like if a girl spit in your face, what do you do? Like,
it ain't what I do. What happened off instincts.
Right.
Because I might slap a spark out of it.
You can't even say what you're gonna do, right?
I'll be. Goddamn! Oh, why did you make me?
Right. You get off. You beat the charge too.
And I would tell listen. I preach to my sisters. I've always preached to my sisters, and I preach to my daughter. I don't care what a man does. If he don't put his hands on you, don't put your hands on no man or spit on no man because you're in your feelings. That shit don't justify that shit.
Yeah, it was self-defense if you hit her back.
Right, like. But see, this the whole twist. Like, if you hit her back, like, let's say, you gotta understand what comes with that. Like, I can sit back here. If my sister hit a nigga, and a nigga hit my sister back, he gotta understand what comes with what he did. I'm not saying she was right. That's just like if I hit somebody's family, a woman, I gotta understand that even though she wrong, there might be shit that come with that, and then that's
how shit come with it.
But
that's
part of. Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's a normal thing, but like, you gotta put the onus on the woman.
Right, but when you family with them, you're not trying to hit it. If my daughter do something to somebody,
I get it, but I'm saying we skipping a step.
Right.
You gotta go back to the step where put the onus on the woman.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like they wouldn't pop off at you like that. Your daughter wouldn't pop off and smack you like that.
Right.
Right? It's a reason why she wouldn't do that. That reason should be transferred to her.
Everybody.
Any dude that she's dealing with in these streets.
That don't love her the way you do.
That don't even love her the way you do. That when he get his lick, might kill her. So you got to start there because because we got messy women too, right? That'll put you in some shit because they know who you built me.
Right.
So what kind of messy woman will put you in a position where you losing your life or your liberty?
Listen, I got a story that happened to me. My sister,
that's true.
My little sister, right, was beefing with a nigga that I know, right? So they went.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely gotta have discussion, man. Domestic violence between men and women. You know,
so they went through this. He ain't hit her.
A lot of times I think women do shit because they feel like they can.
Right. Like, listen, boy ain't hit my sister, but they went through something. My sister told boy.
What a nigga needs that?
I'm right here. You don't hear me?
I can hear you.
Juice gotta back out there.
Huh?
I can hear him, Juice.
I can hear him too.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, he was talking. So like, as soon as you jumped into it,
cut me off.
Yeah.
Oh my bad. I gotta back out there.
Yeah. So what happened was my sister was beefing with a nigga over a drug situation. He bought some drugs, whatever. So she's beefing with a nigga. She bought some drugs, whatever. They had a conflict. She told the nigga, "When my brother see you, he gonna knock you the fuck out." So what happened was she told my daughter mom. My daughter mom told me like, "Yo, you know your sister said when you see such and such, knock the fuck out." I'm like, "Word." So I went down the way, and I know him, so we had a conversation. But that could have been, and he a little nigga, so he might have felt like,
yeah. As soon as he see me,
he could have felt like
I had to clear that up.
But lucky I got a relationship with him, so we had a conversation. You feel what I'm saying? But she said I again told boy, "Yo, when my brother see you, gonna knock you the fuck out." And ain't tell me that when I see him, I'm gonna knock him the fuck out.
How old was your sister?
She was in her 20s.
Did y'all address that, or did you address that with her ever?
I'm not sure if I did. Me and him addressed it. I don't know if I told her.
I mean, did she understand the gravity in her saying something like that?
No.
I had to. Once I had a child, I had to separate because my whole life has been me, my mom, and my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So my whole life is win, lose, or draw, wrong or right. I'm rocking for my family. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
I couldn't move like that.
I got you.
Nobody's gonna be there for mine. Like
so if you correct me if I'm wrong, you weren't in a mature or growth place, not like in a bad way. You didn't understand where you had to be like even to check her in that moment because you was ride or die.
My mind was
family,
whether she was wrong or right.
Yeah, I got you. So
I can't let a nigga slide on that shit.
Did it take you having your daughter to say, look, like so now do you see? I would think if you would tell your daughter, don't put no man in a situation like that because blah 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 blah.
What happened was something else happened, and she was just like nonchalant about the fact that like she wasn't considering my life. You get what I'm saying? So that made me feel like, hold up, shorty, like you said, they're putting me in. Don't you know what I got already? Don't you know my life? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when I seen I had to change my thought process. Like, end of the day, you're an adult. You can make decisions for yourself. And this child is here because of me and the decision I made and the life I live. I can't put you before her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to fall back from that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was, no matter if my sister was wrong, I was still riding. You know? So I understand that. Like, I remember one time me and my daughter mom was going through it. I called her brother straight up, like, yo, bro, listen. Your sister, it's about to be a situation. I'm letting you know, and I understand if it's going to be a problem between me and you. And that's not me being tough. That's just me saying as a man, look, listen, dog, I know you're going to feel a way about what might happen. And she's making it to that point. So I can understand if we're going to have a problem after this. You know what I mean? Because I know how it is to be a brother or have a mother.
What did he say?
He asked me basically what was wrong, like, what's going on. Basically what happened was we had an argument, and she was following, like, I left. I'm a lead guy. I'm not going to stick around and go through whatever. I'm going to step off. So I step off. We in a club. I step off. She follows me for, like, blocks and blocks and blocks. Throws a cell phone at my head, hit me in my head with a cell phone and everything. So then, naturally, now I'm ready to be on, you know, and I called him. I said, yo, bro, listen, at the end of the day, I ain't got no problem with you, but your sister, she violating. And it's about to be next level. And I can understand if, even though she's wrong, you going to be on that type of time you got to be on because I know how it is.
So what did he say?
He was like, yo, what's wrong? He chilled. I mean, I didn't take it there. But at that moment, like, I'm a more, okay, like, if I'm not drinking, I'm more understanding. If I'm drinking, naturally, I might.
Because, no, I say what he say because that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to. That'll be on us too. So if our sisters out here lost and just putting us and pitting us against each other, we ain't got time for that shit neither. Because men will fight or men will kill each other. Right? As a resolution, it's fight or kill. And like, hopefully y'all just talk to you manning up.
I got more common sense than that. You know what I'm saying? But at that moment, like I said, I was under the influence, and I mean, like that's.
So you a dude with common sense though. You was a dude though that had the invincibility of youth with common sense. So you had whatever sense you had, but still was 20-something in the mentality. Now take sense out of it and just have niggas that's 20-something in the mentality, and that's where if my brother gonna fuck you up, could turn into gun.
That's where you don't see 37.
That's bullshit. That's exactly right. So we gotta check our sisters, our loved ones. You know, we gotta.
And to this day, I tell my sister that, like, my sister call me and be like, "Yo," like Cha-Cha call me, and she be like, "Yo, I'm ready to." I be like, "Yo, listen, if that man don't put his hands on you, don't put your hands on no grown man." And I when it comes to the girls in my life, my daughters, listen, I don't care what a man says to you, you don't put your hands on no man. Point blank, period. If he don't put his hands on you. Yeah. I've always said, and I try to instill that. I mean, when you're an adult, you're gonna do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not risking my life and my freedom and raising mine
for no bullshit. When you would take them back in a heartbeat anyway. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what. Listen, that shit happened to me one time. My sister called me one time. She told me her baby father put her hands. I was staying with my pop. I was like, "Yo, pop, we gotta go down nice town, whatever." like warm the blaze up. He like, need to chill. We're gonna go down there tomorrow. We're gonna call it tomorrow, see what's up. I'm like, all right. The next day, she dropped her son off with a baby father at school. Then I realized, yo, I'm not gonna be in court and you be testifying with him against me. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
It's definitely time to have that conversation, dog. Like I was saying.
There's a lot of conversations that need to be had that was had tonight.
Yeah. Good show, dog.
Brothers Talking Shit, episode 51. Yo, we only getting better, though.
Yeah, we burned that one.
Mm-hmm.
Better.
Cooked it. I hope it recorded.
Nigga, if this ain't record, we slap out to when I see you, like.
That'd be fucked up.
Fuck it, we having a steel cage match, nigga.
Them days is over, yo. Them days is over.
Yeah, listen. Know what's crazy? All that shit me and bro talk when we see each other, nigga, all we gave was hugs. I'm like, yo, when I see you, I'm gonna do this to you. He took like this. That's my brother, man. I love y'all.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Let's go get a sandwich.
It wasn't nothing physical.
Right.
Well, now we got to do this H-Town gig.
Hey, listen, right? Let me tell you the funniest shit ever, right? So Rel come to the city, right? So we in Wawa, and Rel tell Bree, he said, Bree, you can get whatever you want, right? So Bree look at me, and I said, what your uncle say? Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, and I just had to talk with the girls, too, just in general about family and relative. I mean, just last night I was just telling them, just, you know, they girls, and they go through their little, I got a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So 10-year-old is T, and it's T with just a T, not T-E-A, bro.
What?
It's just a letter T.
What you talking about?
When you text me, maybe you was voicing it. It said T-E-A.
No, because you know my friend, her name is T, so it probably just was.
Okay, right.
Yeah, muscle memory.
So like it's weird because we all guys, but with girls it's like they'll be not talking to. I'm like, why y'all not talking to each other? And they don't even know why.
Yeah.
So I was just breaking out of them like basically how like, look, you see how me Uncle Rel is, and you know, just trying to tell them like, listen, y'all going through y'all little stuff, like y'all sisters. You know what I'm saying? So end of the day, it's like whatever y'all going through, y'all need to work that shit out because y'all sisters. Yeah. Like, I mean, if y'all can't be sitting back here acting like y'all got secret handshakes and this sister this, and then when y'all have an argument, y'all not talking to each other. Y'all got to work through that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I told them, like, look at me and Uncle Rel. I'm like, bro, you see how me and Uncle Rel is? Like, Rel, I have a brother that's a month or 2 days younger than me. I turned 37 July. I'm at June 2nd. He turned 37 July 4th. I don't know what he did for his birthday. I haven't talked to him. That's my brother, but I don't know him. I don't know what he would want for his birthday. Anything. I know what to buy this nigga for his birthday. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So I was just breaking down to them like how family relatives is and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to show them like, listen, man, y'all can't be on that goofy shit. Like, you know, it's good, man. So it's a lot of emotion to girls. It's a whole nother level.
I'm definitely a funkle, man.
I mean, I've tried. What happened was, I seen him when Bria was like 2 years old. So when I had my daughter, I felt the need to reach out to my brother and let him know that he had the niece. I saw him one time. We had a good time. We talked a few times after that. Then he went missing. The time before that, we was both 16 years old. So in the last 21 years, I've seen him twice. So I tried to make a relationship happen, and he wasn't with it or whatever reason. You know, he ain't, you know, I tried, and that's all I can do. And that was just that.
Y'all had two different mothers?
We got two different moms. His mom is my dad, was my dad's best friend. So my mom had ill feelings, whatever, to find out that your child's father is having a baby a month, 2 days after you are. Mm-hmm. You know. But I try to have a relationship with him, but I can't force it, you know.
Yeah.
I tried.
Oh well.
Damn, y'all got me just pouring out my whole shit. Like, this shit feel like I'm on fucking
Dr. Phil.
Generous or some shit. Y'all got exposing me.
I'm good, yeah.
All right, I got hot wings and vegetables waiting for me, nigga.
All right, well, shit. I think it's we call it a wrap.
Call it a wrap, nigga. Shit, we fucking 2 and 15 in.
Hey, yo, cooler, comfortable as shit with that blanket on. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 51. We out of here, man.
All right, man. Peace. Love y'all,
man. Love
y'all, man. I got hot wings on deck, man.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm a little faded.